does this work? I forgot. It's not over yet. It's the hatred I bestow upon your neck with a fatal blow. How did Howard Cosell become Mike Patton?
He's a fan. This is genius.
Whoa.
Cookie Monster.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to get the girl at Twin Peaks that.
We're live.
I mean, I never did. You think it's over before I let you forget?
And we're live.
The hatred I bestow
upon your neck with a fatal blow. It's not over yet. Let's see here. What I was going to play for you was this.
What the hell is this?
It's not over yet.
That's a Cookie Monster. Get it?
Wait till someone gets in the room.
And say, guys, what is this? A Cookie Monster.
We are live. Just gonna play this.
Why are we making this documentary? I don't know if I have a good answer for that. Well, maybe I do. The oceans are rising. Bill Nye said that. He's a scientist, I think. I know he's got AIDS, whatever. He'll die soon. His opinion means nothing to me. What does mean something to me is that the oceans are coming. They're going to reclaim you, me, your mom, your daughter, your son, whatever. It doesn't mean anything, but you'll see it. You're going to die soon. You're all going to die. All of you. You, dead, drowned, exploded, imploded, whatever. Who cares? I certainly don't. What I do care about is all you good people watching this documentary. You might see Matt Stubbs die. Nobody really cares. Why are we making this documentary? Because people love failure. But we're not going to give you that luxury. We're going to fail on our own terms. But before I fail, I'm going to make sure you die.
We need more of those. And then Dave's. I forgot about Dave's.
What was his? What did he say?
Oh, I had to find it. I don't remember where it's at. It's on a different account or something. Oh my God. So great. You're gonna die. You. And you.
Dead.
You're all dead. Because I'm Howard Cosell. Oh, God. You. You're dead.
All dead.
You're dead. You're dead. You're all dead.
You're dead. You're dead.
Why are we doing this
You're
documentary?
dead.
Yes. We need to put it all in there.
I know.
It all needs to be.
That needs to be an intro we need to
And
work
you're
on.
dead. And you're dead. Like just everything dying.
Just a bunch of you're dead.
My love is dying. My love is dying. Oh my God.
Oh.
You go down to the water's edge. So now I'm looking at mint green Taurus or Tiffany blue Taurus 9mm. What?
Fuck a Taurus. Team Sig, yo.
Fuck a cheddar bob. Fuck a.
Team Sig, yo. American.
Let's see here.
You want to move to America, you better learn how to speak Americanese.
Here's the problem. I'm German. So,
Doesn't work.
Team HK.
Team HK.
Am I allowed to do that? If I was Italian, I'd be Team Beretta. If we're going to play favorites here. The problem is, you're going over $1,000 for an HK.
Dude, what the fuck?
Right? Let's see what they got them in here
I'm
for.
just trying to share the show. Why does it make it so hard?
I just want to see.
She wants to watch us. This is bad. I'm gonna get me in trouble.
Here we go. An HK-22 pistol for $439. And look at this thing. This thing is metal.
That's not over yet.
Come look at this. I want this. I need a 22 MP5. Why do you need a 22 MP5, Dustin? So that I can save money on ammunition when I go to the range. I want it to exactly match mine. And they're cheap.
I just want a bunch of guns.
They're $500.
Which one? The SIG? I mean, the TARs? Yeah, because they suck.
No, the MP5.
Suck a bunch of ass.
The 22 MP5 from HK.
Oh, really?
It's $500.
That'd
Yeah.
be so fun.
Yeah, you're not spending.
Just fucking aggravating people and killing them.
Because you hit them with a bullet that won't leave their body.
Just stays lodged. And it's aggravating.
Lodged. Yep. But I want something massive. I want a G36.
I want a G6.
So you can play the song in my G6. My G6. All right. We ready to do this? How do we get down this path? We went from 7 Mary 3 to Nirvana to... Did you find that chick?
I'm sorry?
Did you find that chick? The one you were wanting to see the video.
Yeah. You want to watch it real quick?
What's her name?
Look it up.
What's her name? Little girl. I'm just going to write her name down so that way I can watch it later.
I'll just look it up later. Let's start the show.
Shh, hold on.
Unless you want me to look it up.
Hold on.
For some reason, I can't find any of my SIG.
Let's go down to the water's edge.
Dude, have you looked at your Instagram feed lately?
Yeah. No. Do
I look
need
like
to?
a fucking psycho. I look at mine, the pictures that I post, I'm like, damn, I'm a fucking nut. At least I'm a good nut.
Eh.
Just look at the first 8. Like, what the fuck?
I don't. Well, why'd you post Lady Guadalupe?
Someone left it on my car.
Oh, they did? That's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why are you offended by it?
I am highly offended by it. I didn't know what was going on with that. I thought you found God. Look, this is what you need to buy me. Come look at this.
When's your birthday?
And then we'll start the show.
Isn't your birthday coming up?
Hmm.
Or did it already pass?
No, it's January. It's
Not over yet.
$1,000.
Guess who I did start following?
Okay, we got this ready. We got this ready. Everything sounds good. Everybody's good to go.
Nina.
Everything's. Dude, I heard her show the other night was badass.
I'm breaking up. I'm afraid I
So
haven't
now
told her yet.
We're gonna fight over Nina. Nina
You and I, it's going to be our Yoko Ono.
breaks the
I'm
band.
breaking up with Courtney Cox. And I got my eyes on.
You're gonna cause a problem between them. Have you seen pictures from that show?
They cool?
Yeah, it looked like a really good show.
What all she play?
I don't know, guitar stuff. Like, isn't that what she does?
She
She
play
just gets up
guitars?
there and plays guitars.
She played guitar? Like
Yeah,
a 6-string?
yeah. Might have pulled out a 12. I really don't know what all they played. I don't know what she does. I know when I saw her with Alice Cooper, she played Alice Cooper songs. Imagine
Did
that.
she play Poison?
That's the best Alice Cooper song. That's the best Alice Cooper song there is.
So that's going in your Alice Cooper set.
Yeah, you have to play Poison. No, that was the 4th song in. After school's out. All right, you want to start this?
Why I'm trying to find the girl.
Oh.
For some reason, I can't find her in the who I follow. You know what? I'll just Google.
How come she's not in here?
What if she died?
Nita Strauss, when she was in, they don't show a set list because all she does is get up and go.
Oh, here she is. Okay.
What does RoboTuner know what she plays? Eric's in here. Eric, do you know what Nita Strauss plays? She's at the Whiskey tonight.
She probably played a bunch of You Get a Line, I Get a Pole.
Does she fuck like a duck?
Oh, yeah.
That song. Who? That guy's from Denton, right?
I thought it was Hazel.
Do you suck?
The one that was flopping his dong around.
Do you suck like a duck when you fuck?
You squeal like a pig.
But look at this. So I can start the show. I'll start it anyway.
All right, well, I found the girl.
What's her name? Let me write it down. You don't even know how to say it.
Well, I'm just looking at a picture of her.
Well, is it the Cookie Monster picture?
No. No, that'd be awesome. Team Sig. Her name is
Team Sig.
Lena Musilek.
How do you spell her last name?
Miculek.
Miceluk.
She is a badass.
All right. I'll go watch her run a course. I want to see this.
You gonna do it now?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to start the show. Once you come over and look at this, what you're buying me.
All right, hang on.
It's $2,000. It's out of stock right now.
Oh, that's nice.
H&K SL8.
That's not $300. Or what'd you say a while ago?
$2,000. Oh, it's not $300 like a Tiffany Blue Taurus. All right, let's start this up. Here we go.
To ban a form of music they say has disturbing satanic overtones. It's called black metal music and encourages devil worship and the desecration of churches. The campaign follows the jailing of 4 young men in Kent for causing more than £100,000 of damage to graveyards. Jonathan Beale has this special report.
This episode of the
Jay John's Last Return
is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program
Yeah, it's coming
contains
apart.
graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised. Just a casualty.
I'm interested to see how long you last with that. Show number 447. It is Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. Happy Tuesday, Emperor of the Sun. Sand? Emperor of the Sand, right? Do you speak at all? This is going to be a terrible podcast then, especially if I have to interview you about you and the album that was written about you that I don't particularly care for. There's what, one good song on there too?
The one that sounds like the Baroness song.
The one where Mastodon
Sounds like
copied Baroness?
when Baroness tried to sound like Mastodon.
Aren't they neighbors?
They might be.
I think so. You're not going to last with that thing on. That thing gets hot and it's falling apart. And you've got the horns tucked in behind your headphones. The red thing out front. You've got it all checked out. Now your other horn's messed up. This doesn't work unless you're watching on YouTube.
Get the. Okay, can't get it off now.
It's too damn hot. And it seals to your head. I was all excited when we were at that Mastodon show last time and they were selling those for $20. I was like, hell yeah. That was the Mastodon Primus show at
Oh, all right.
Southside.
Do the intro.
I just did.
Oh, this is it.
This is it.
That was me, y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
Did I fool-
Oh,
did I
you're
fool
the Emperor
everybody?
of the Sand.
Yes, I'm not the Emperor of the Sand.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just released. Breaking news. Emperor of the Sand.
No. That one just released. Did you finally listen to the new album?
I listened to the whole thing a few times.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I like it.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
good. It's
Except
not.
they ganked a song from Steadfast.
Do you want to go on record right now of
Yes.
filing
Grievance.
a verbal lawsuit against Mastodon for stealing a song from Steadfast?
Yeah.
When was the last Steadfast show? 98?
I guess Brent was there. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how they got that from
Did y'all
us.
play with each other at the Rec Room?
Yeah.
Did you
a
play that
lot.
show at the Rec
We-
Room?
Every time Mastodon was in town, we opened up for them. They're friends of ours.
How many times did they play the Rec Room?
Until
Like twice?
Johnson pissed him off
Oh.
and got in a fight with him on stage on the mic stand.
But
Oh, that was
then they
you.
became
Wait,
friends.
that was you.
Who?
That was you.
Got in a fight with Brent?
No, Johnson. Remember when
Oh,
y'all had a
yeah.
little tiff on stage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you were mad because what was the name of the
During
band
a
that took
breast
forever?
cancer benefit.
I thought you were more mad that the band that played before us took an hour and a half to set up.
And tear down.
Yeah,
It's like they had nothing better to do that night than to take 45 minutes to set their gear on stage and 45 minutes to
Yeah.
take it off.
and it didn't help the.
And they walked off stage when they were done playing and didn't start tearing down for like 5 minutes after they were done.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
band,
There was tension in the air that night.
Trash Pockets wasn't in that band, right?
He was in ETA.
Yeah, but
they
he
played
went.
too.
They
ETA played first, I thought.
Yeah, I think so.
For some reason, they wanted us to play. Wasn't that our first show too?
No, that was the breast cancer benefit.
Yeah. Why'd they have us play last though?
I thought Whiskey Dick played after us.
Did they?
Yeah,
I don't remember, man. That was a long time
it
ago.
was a long time ago.
I thought I was old then.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, this rock and roll band that's a young man's game.
Well,
And-
speaking of rock and roll band stuff,
And now one of us is still trudging along in a rock band.
Friday night, my first time on stage in like 2 years, as
Yeah.
you were being Colin Robinson Jr.
I got morphed into him. It wasn't.
Dude, if your eyes started turning blue, I'd have been like,
Ooh, they
"Fuck
probably
yeah,
did,
this is
man.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a wild night. I was in my work clothes, man.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's pretty close to the loudest show I've ever played.
Mm.
You don't think so? On stage, it was way too loud.
Your return sound was loud.
Everything was just ridiculously loud. I've played some loud. I was once
It
eating
was,
shows that hurt, and I know I've played a spectacle show where I walked away going, I'm
There's no way that was your loudest.
permanently
show.
deaf.
Maybe your amp was loud, the loudest it's ever been.
Those guys in Finland, they know how to make them.
Yeah, but it wasn't the loudest show.
It was pretty close. At least where I was standing on
Did-
stage, it hurt.
Did Marlon tell you about my plans?
No.
Yes.
What are your plans? Katie told me about your plans.
She did?
Yeah.
She let it out the bag?
The one where you're kicking me off the show.
And he's kicking all the guys in the Methinks out, and our band's gonna be called the Methink,
And it's just him and you?
and our show's gonna be called Tupac and Marlon.
That's the new podcast that takes
Yeah.
over.
Except
The
you gotta stay
JJTLP?
here and still set it up though.
You kick me out.
You
I get to
gotta
set
stay-
everything up.
Yeah, you have to stay in here.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Katie
Get us
goes,
mushroom pills.
Matt's kicking you out of the podcast. And I go, he's been trying to kick me out of the podcast for like 5 years.
The thing that's funny is just the thought of Marlon and I doing a show together
That'd be great.
would be good.
I'd pay money to do that.
Maybe if I learn how to do all that
I'd whip
gear,
my
you could
dick
take
out
a
for that.
Tuesday off.
Totally.
And then me and Marlon could come do a show, and then you could take it.
That'd
Have
be
you had a
awesome.
Tuesday off?
When I went to Ireland.
It's been a minute.
It's been a
And I
long
think, didn't I
minute.
still try to call you? I'm like, I don't know what to do.
No.
Or did someone else ran it?
Will sent me a message. Y'all were wrapping up as it was time for me to get up, I think, over there. And Will sent me a message and goes, I can't remember how to upload this to the FTP. How do I do it? And I had to tell him. And he was like, okay.
What's an FTP?
That's where we store all the
Was that like the
podcast
CCP?
stuff. That's on our server. That does everything. RoboTuner said April 2003 was the last Steadfast show. So y'all probably did some shows with Mastodon.
Yeah, we did.
At
And
Broncos?
they ganked one of our shows.
Or the
I think we played with them at O'Reilly's.
That would have been about the time they were playing
It's
small venues around here. The Rec Room and Aardvark and all that.
if I find out that they were at one of those shows and they ganked a Steadfast song, I'm getting the boys back together and we're gonna sue.
Maybe they did.
We're gonna sue hard.
I'm still waiting for HK to sue Foo Fighters.
They have a case. They actually have a really good case. But it is funny because that group of musicians have messed around with those weird notes
Yeah.
and that sound a lot. Because I heard what was the album I was telling you about today that I've been geeking out on? The Queens of the Stone Age album.
Lullabies to
Lullabies,
Paralyze.
yeah, to
Which
Paralyze.
is the name I called this show, Podcast Paralyze.
Paralyzed to Lullabies, too.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, they mess around with that weird riff too. So I still think that Doty and Nick got ripped off.
It's White Limo, right?
Or not Doty, not Nick. This was Doty and Alex. I
And
still
Andy.
think they got ripped off because I think Nick told me that there was a time where they were all hanging out. Either Nick told me they were all hanging out, or someone from the road crew was hanging out, or Doty told me that they were all hanging out, and someone from the road crew heard that song. Which one is that? It's one of my favorite House Harkonnen songs.
Powder Keg?
Is it Powder Keg?
Is it?
I don't know. I have to listen to it.
It's the one that sounds exactly like White Limo.
You mean White Limo sounds exactly like it? I think it
Yeah.
is Powder Keg.
I think so.
But yeah,
I thought.
yes.
I don't know. I don't want to step into a bear trap. I thought Dave was going to work with them or something.
I don't know. It might have had to do with that one album that they thought they were going to be rock stars and stuff with that came out that not many people have listened to.
Yeah.
But I think Doty was the one that told me the story that someone on the road crew.
It's on iTunes
heard.
now,
What's that?
that album.
The one with White Limo, or are you talking about the House Harkonnen?
The House Harkonnen.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, there's some Nirvana.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. What does that got to do with the show? How did we get on that?
I don't know. We were talking about Friday night. I wanted your opinion of what happened on stage
Which time?
during this Uncle Toasty set.
I thought it was great. I told you. I thought it was great.
Well, you were slurring a lot of words and you were looking around like crazy, and like
Like Colin
a bunch
Robinson?
of things were going on, and there was a mob at the side of the stage that was chaos.
Yeah, I popped smoke and
What was
left
that?
because I didn't want to deal with that shit. Everybody was telling y'all stupid shit, and I actually had a message, and that agitates me.
And I missed your message.
No, you did. You said go tell Joe, and I went and told Joe, and then Joe was getting mobbed too, and I was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Well, that was supposed to be Joe's one and only show with Uncle Toasty, and it turns out it won't be because he had a lot of fun.
Everybody had a lot of fun. It was a good show.
It was great.
Yeah,
it was
an
fun.
awesome show.
I was wondering how it would
I
go
didn't
over
see
with the crowd.
any other
And
band, but I saw
You saw Phantom
Phantom
Mellow?
Mellow, yeah, and they were awesome.
the whole night was great. Man,
Yeah,
this is the first time, and I told the Methinks guys this. I was standing back there with Mark
yeah.
at the soundboard because we were recording some stuff when we were hanging out. What?
My pot nose just.
Oh, because we probably have people next door. But I was standing back by the soundboard.
This is like the first show I haven't been high on in like 6 weeks, I think. So
that
I'm
doesn't count.
What doesn't count?
Oh, the first show in here. I thought you meant Sunday or
No.
Friday.
No, I was I was in another world on Friday, and that does count. And I was on the other. I was all over the place.
As someone that stayed on this plane, it was fun watching everybody in a different
I didn't
plane.
do.
running
Let's say
around.
this: I kept it to kid drugs. At least it wasn't like the hard stuff, which is
God,
good for me, right?
Felt like I was wrangling a bunch
It
of
was
kids.
funny. You want me to tell you something's funny? Is I was bitching to someone about this fucking shit every time I take it, and then I swear it wasn't like 30 minutes later. I was sitting there doing Colin Robinson, going like for an extended period of time,
That's how.
to where people were looking at me funny. Like the more I kept doing it, I was like, "Oh, you're moving your head while you're doing this," and I'm pretty sure there's some restraining orders against me now.
Probably.
Girl with the blue hair, teal hair. I'm sorry.
That's how fungi work.
That's how fungi go.
Um,
I
Where
just
were we
took
going?
5 mushroom pills. That was Susie.
5.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sheesh. No, I was standing back there with Mark during the Methane set when they got started.
Mark Hamill?
No, Mark the sound guy at Mass.
Not Luke
No.
Skywalker, huh?
Not Luke Skywalker was not there. I didn't see him. Maybe in your plane you saw him, but not in my plane.
What do you mean you were on my plane?
In my spectral existence,
Were
was
we not in the
there.
same plane?
I was not.
I thought you were.
No.
I thought that was the whole coded message. Get down here. Things are wild.
No, things were fucking wild because that place was out of control.
Yeah, you had a crowd surfer.
Crowd surfer, mosh pits breaking out. That was the most packed
I haven't
first
seen
show
that.
I've ever been to.
I haven't seen that since the most packed show I ever played, the Element 80 Fed show when they were showcasing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I've seen crowd surfing at one of my shows was that.
Crowd surfers and mosh pits kept breaking out, and I wanted to jump down in it. Well, people kept falling down, and then there's the whole Travis Scott fear.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like,
I mean, even before that, though, the mosh pits these days,
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
It's a little
Standing up there at the soundboard was the first time Mark had mixed.
You had your metal pants on too.
I did. Stop throwing fucking me off track.
Did you wear a bandana?
No.
For some reason, I thought you. Oh my gosh! I'll talk to you later about it.
Anyway, I was standing up there during the Methane set, and it's the first time I've heard separation in their guitars in the 300 times
yeah?
I've seen them.
Oh, I have.
It sounded fantastic, and the entire night sounded fantastic.
Yeah, it really did.
Everybody
really good
sounded crazy good.
Yeah.
And then we get up there and we're just loud as fuck.
I'd like to give thanks right now to Mark Hamill for a great job. One, being Luke Skywalker.
You were amazing, Luke Skywalker.
And 2, you're a great sound guy. And you were good in what we do in the shadows.
Yeah, you were,
So-
as Baron, whatever his name
Sorry
is.
about your bass.
Your singing bass.
Your singing bass, which I want one of those so bad.
No,
Like,
you don't.
I've given one to my
You got a house
father-in-law.
now.
I
You've
know.
got a house. You
And
can,
I definitely
you can
need
have
one.
one.
I think one was taken from my house, actually.
Really?
I do.
We
'Cause
need
I
to
think
hunt
my
that person
grandfather
down.
well, it would take some investigations.
Hmm.
But yeah, so house is coming along too.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm
Are we
about
gonna
ready
come?
to bring
Are we gonna have a housewarming
the
party?
bow hunting
We're
course.
gonna bow hunt at your
I'm
house.
putting a bow hunting course in my yard. Someone's coming home in a body bag.
So, when are you gonna have a housewarming party?
I don't know. I'll have to have it. I think
And people can bring
Once
you
I get-
like Tupperware.
I have plenty of Tupperware.
You do?
But I think when,
Do you need mushrooms?
Of course. I mean, yeah, for salads and
Yeah.
stuff and pizza.
From pizza.
Yeah.
And
you can put 'em on a burger. Anyway,
You can cook them on a grill.
I think whenever I finally get everything in place to where there's just not random boxes and amps and records and like CDs. I still have CDs. I didn't even know I had anymore.
I still got
Most
a
of them I
mountain
got
CDs.
from this show too.
I got a mountain of CDs.
I think I'm gonna start rejecting those. Like when guys
No.
come over here and like no.
Just give me the digital.
Give me the digital or give me the vinyl.
Give me
I don't
access
need
to
this shit
digital
anymore.
download. I want vinyl or I want the digital.
Yeah, I can only have so much CDs. Hey, by the way, do you like CDs?
CDs nuts.
Hey, chat room, it's Matt Stubbs from the Jerry Jonestown Podcast.
Do you like CDs?
Yes, do you like CDs? Man, it was a great show, though. Back to what we were talking about. It was an awesome show. Everybody looked like they had fun, which was, I was like,
I
my
had my
whole
metal pants
argument
on.
was like, you had your metal pants on, and you had a Mr. T bandana thing going, too.
I didn't have a bandana on me.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Colin Robinson was
You
on
were in
fire.
space. I had my hair hanging down, though.
Let me just put it this way.
I had my long locks hanging down outside my
I didn't just
hat.
visit. Maybe that's what it was, though. But it looked like you had a Mr. T. Like you know how BJ Smooth wears that
A bit of
that skull cover when he sleeps and stuff.
You gotta
and,
get up in that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah, that's what it looked like you were wearing, and you're flipping it around. I was like, dude.
I had a beanie on.
Oh, you did?
I had a beanie on with my
So
hair.
there was no
flopping
hair
down.
do keeper when you sleep
No,
that black dudes wear all the time?
no.
Dude, I thought you had one.
I wasn't
because I was
BJ
like, dude,
Smooth.
he needs to wear that on the SF shows.
What's his name on Curb?
I thought it was BJ Smooth.
It's not BJ Smooth. He's got another name.
I like saying BJ Smooth.
In the first episode, he was none of your business or something.
Yeah.
Something. Walter, none of your business. I
Yes.
had a bandana in my back pocket.
Oh, okay. So, well, I wasn't talking
Well,
about
that's
a
Susie.
bandana.
And she looked at my ass the entire night.
Anyway,
Said you had a bandana.
that's not the only product that I was partaking with Susie. So, yeah, there's a chance that I was
What
for
else
a
did you
good
have?
30 minutes to an hour.
What other condiments did you have?
I can't say.
The stuff you smell?
Oh, for sure that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a good show, man. I don't understand. That was my main thing that I wanted all y'all to know. I don't think I got to talk to Jeffrey because he was being a rock star. But I told Joe, the two non-rock stars in the band, I told, dude, why fuck with this at all, man? This needs to be a real band that plays.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking forward to the next show. Come to find out it's in
March.
So
I'm kind of
I'm sorry,
disappointed in that.
my Uncle Toasty Weenie just.
I'll if that keeps up, I'm sure.
Maybe y'all could play like a
Uncle what? Who?
Uncle Toasty.
Who?
Dong.
Where are y'all?
Oh, you mean next time you play a show?
Yeah. What are y'all?
No, it was an awesome show. Everybody was having a good time. There was no bad vibes, man, except for the girls that I was creeping out when I was calling Robinson. And
Susie was in outer space for a good hour.
I was too.
Did y'all fix a Russian satellite?
Someone remarked on that too. Said, "Yeah, you kind of went away for 30 minutes to an hour or so." I was like, "That must have been when I was looking at everything in the world in that show."
That's what sucked is there were with so many people being there. I mean, it was great that there were so many people there. It was freaking amazing. But you'd lose people.
Yeah, they go on their journeys. They go on a journey, man.
Go on a journey.
There's a lot of
and
journeys going on.
There's like 300 people in there, and you're like,
I can
"Where are
so
400 people."
It's funny. I can always tell how fucked up I am by the way Marlon looks at me. And there was a lot of.
He always looks at you like that, though. That's like 99% of the time he looks at you. Should you be at the range today?
Maybe you should go home, Matt.
Maybe you should put the guns down, Matt. Maybe you should.
Yeah, either put the vodka bottle down or the guns. You don't want to take them both to the range.
Yeah. You shouldn't have them both out at the range. You shouldn't be loading
No.
your gun while putting.
You shouldn't be training to
Taking
be the
shots.
American sniper.
I nearly said it too.
Go ahead. The American sniper, Kyle Ritten.
Kyle
Wait, what's his name?
Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
I don't think that guy's last name was Rittenhouse, though. The American sniper
No,
was Kyle
it's
Brody
not.
or something like that, right?
It was.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
You've got me all jacked up.
on Mountain
No.
Dews. It was Kyle something, though, wasn't it?
It's
Chat room. Who was the Bradley Cooper?
Chris Kyle.
Chris Kyle. That's it. Yeah, Chris Kyle.
Chris Kyle Rittenhouse, American Sniper.
God, we got to start making merch. We'd be millionaires by now.
We would be dead if you put that on a shirt. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Your
And if-
family.
If you put
If
that
you-
on a shirt and you go 20 miles from here, you're dead.
You go 20 miles to the west of here,
And you're dead.
and you're dead.
Like,
Your family's
literally.
dead. Everyone you love
Everyone's
is
dead.
dead.
And your kids die too. Everyone.
Shithole. What a shithole.
You can't put.
Let's just run through all of them.
Oh my God, Chris Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's the band name. Chris Kyle Rittenhouse.
You're dead. You
Especially
can't
if
do
you
that
go
around
20
here.
miles to the west. No, you
Yeah.
can't. You really can't. And I hate to, I'm not being disrespectful. Kyle,
No,
Chris
but
Kyle's
we-
an American hero, but
Before the show, we
I
gotta
accidentally
say
said
that
that,
we
yeah.
said it the wrong way, and it was like, wait, and we both had to sit there and go,
his
that's
name
not
was
right.
Kyle
That's not right.
See, we wouldn't be good CNN announcers, man. We'd fuck it all up. We'd be the worst field reporters ever. We're waiting outside of the American sniper Kyle Rittenhouse. His trial today, waiting for a verdict. Wait, somebody,
Wait.
just get him off the fucking air.
That's
Has he
not
been
what
drinking?
you say. That's not his name.
Has he been drinking?
You don't compare him to Bradley Cooper.
No.
Would Bradley Cooper play Kyle Rittenhouse?
I never knew Bradley Cooper was in 7 Mary 3. He's done a lot of shit in his life, man.
He has done a lot of shit in his life.
I'd like to meet Bradley Cooper.
Too heavy, too light, too black, and too white, too wrong, and too right.
Go down to the water.
Which my neighbors were playing.
The metal version of it.
What we figured out were the metal version of 7 Mary 3.
What was weird is we had we
the
had
RoboTuner agrees with you.
we had what's funny is we had Bradley Cooper in our podcast for a while.
We did.
Yeah.
Dude, that was... Did you ever go with him up to the bar?
Yeah. Everybody was like...
When everybody's like...
Is that Bradley Cooper?
What? Is Bradley
It's
Cooper
funny
sitting with
'cause
y'all?
That's the way I used to introduce him. Like when I told Brittany, I was like...
Here's the fake Bradley Cooper.
No, I said, Bradley Cooper's in my band, or my podcast. He's on my show now. She's like, what? Well, yeah, Bradley Cooper comes on my show. And then she forgot about it, and then he came up to the bar or something after one of our shows. He's like, he looks just like Bradley Cooper.
Everybody asked him that at the bar.
Yeah.
Is
Is that how
Bradley
short
Cooper?
Bradley Cooper is, though? I feel like Will's a little bit shorter than Bradley
I don't know if I've
Cooper
ever
is.
seen him. We could have
Hey,
taken...
chat room, what's the height of Bradley Cooper? I'm going to treat them like Siri. Hey, Siri.
Well, they could be like our...
How long can a man's penis be?
What do they call it? Our troll room. They can look things up for us. How long should a man's penis be?
Hey, Siri, how long should a man's penis be? She's thinking about it.
RoboTuner says it's 6'1".
Jeez, that's a long dong. That is a very long dong. 6'1"?
That's Bradley Cooper's height.
My bad. I thought we were talking about a man's
You don't
peen.
ask Siri how long a dong should be.
How long a dong is?
Yeah.
What if it said?
What's the
it
average
depends if you're
size of
talking
the
about
American
scrotum,
penis?
or you're going from the scrotum, like right next to the anus, all the way from
You want the
there,
American
or
penis.
Do you want the
you don't want to
American
count
penis
the
from
rest
the balls
of the world.
out, like from. Well, I have to get up to.
No, you don't. Wait. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I need to count that extra few inches.
You need the Eastern Hemisphere to make it.
Did you make that up just then?
Yeah.
That's genius. You got to have the Eastern Hemisphere, or
You
you're gonna
gotta
have a
have
small dick.
Yeah.
Especially if you're white.
You're gonna have a big dick if you count the Eastern Hemisphere.
So I got a funny question while we're talking about kind of pop culture and current affairs.
Yes, Susie.
So today I saw a bunch of tweets about this Kyle Rittenhouse trial going on.
Oh God. Here we go.
Why is BLM protesting it?
I don't understand.
Is there
that
some
either.
kind? Can someone fill me in on that?
It's a white guy that shot 3 other white guys.
Right, bad white guys too.
Yeah.
Not friendly white guys.
And not Mr. Rogers. Not American
Not
heroes. These
not-
guys had...
not the crocodile hunter, Steve Earle
One of them had
or Steve Irwin.
spent
Steve
time in
Earle.
prison for having touchy fingers with
Yeah.
little kids.
So I just don't understand the. Maybe we should ask some of our Antifa friends and
Eric says 6 inches is
the standard.
standard.
Now is that
Is the
including the Eastern Hemisphere?
The Eastern Hemisphere.
Which Eastern Hemisphere? I don't think there's a such thing. I think it's
Does
northern,
that include the Far East?
I think it's northern and southern. That's why it's even more.
No,
funny.
there's an Eastern and Western Hemisphere.
Is there?
Yes.
I don't think so.
We're in the Western Hemisphere.
Are we?
Yes.
I thought it was only northern and south because it's the hemispheres on what side of the equator you're on.
You have both.
The prime
You have
meridian.
one for every direction.
So the prime meridian also divides into hemispheres.
Yes.
See, I'm pretty sure there's only north and south.
Is it Prime Meridian that does it?
The prime meridian's the one that goes from north to south, but equator is what splits the hemispheres.
The Eastern Hemisphere map includes Africa, Europe,
Okay, so
Asia,
yeah.
half of Australia.
So are we including Africa, Asia, and half of Australia?
No, you get all of Australia. I'm sorry.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a smaller picture.
So this all gets in D count. It's a lot of inches.
Well, that screws everything up.
Anyway, back to the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. So we'll break in for everyone that's listening live.
I don't
on,
think
the
it's
Jerry
gonna come
Jonestown
down.
Massacre podcast show. If there is a verdict, we'll let you know, and we'll let you know if BLM
Decides to
decides
riot.
to fuck shit up because of all the black people that
I
got
don't understand.
killed from Kyle Rittenhouse. I think some of the people now that are running these
6 inches is in the
organizations-
U.S.
Oh, okay. 6 inches in the... No,
Yeah, we're good.
Well, I was just talking about the hemisphere part, though. Your measurement.
Are they
guideline.
supposed to not leave? Yeah, there's no verdict after day-long deliberations. They've already
No.
gone home.
I thought sometimes the judge can say no one goes home until this gets done, though. Doesn't the judge at some... I know it's only the first day, but isn't there some cases where the judge is like, hey, we're too close? Make a fucking decision, motherfucker.
You don't want this coming down in the middle of the night if all hell's going to break loose. It's going to... I will place money on it right now. I'll lay a bet with you. No matter what the outcome is,
Yeah.
all
Okay.
hell's going to break loose.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why
Because
the
these
that's why the
organizations-
media is pushing it so hard.
These Antifa and BLM organizations just want to fuck shit up.
Well, you also have participation with the mainstream media because you've seen what the news stations are doing. They're saying Rittenhouse was a murder. Like they're
Yeah.
acting like the judge is bad. Like I think I saw
They're priming
Joe,
everybody.
Don Lemon, that schmooze.
All news organizations are priming everybody.
Yeah, they're
and
trying
that's
to
been
prime
proven.
everybody to
Even-
have a riot.
Like last week, PBS NewsHour, got shit wrong and lied about shit, and it's like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah, so
report it exactly how it happened because all this stuff is being streamed and a whole bunch of people are watching it.
it's
You can see how it goes down.
no, the mainstream media wants it to happen, and you can tell the
No.
way they're packaging
need
their
something to
stories
report
and
on.
stuff. No, they just want the fucking destruction of America, man.
That too.
Mainstream media is the enemy of the state.
Yeah.
So, and someone else said that. I
of the
can't
state
mention his name
or of
'cause
the
we'll,
people.
we'll get our podcast ripped if I say who said that.
Will
By
he
the way-
eat our ass?
What?
I will eat your ass.
Huh.
Is that the guy who said it?
No, but if you want, I mean, I'm always down for a salad tossing.
That guy, he just got in trouble.
No, it's not him.
All the judgment just came
It's
down.
Orange
against
Man
him.
Bad. He was the one
Oh.
that said that the media is the enemy of the state. And it's funny because everybody's starting to realize that. I got another question. You got an email or any kind of apology yet?
Well, I'm
Still
glad
waiting.
you jumped way down into the show.
Oh,
now,
wait.
notes.
I still got stuff to say about the last topic, though, while we're ranting.
I'd like to talk about Friday still.
You know what? Let's do that. Let's rewind to Friday some more.
Oh, Eric sent me a
So,
penis size by country, 2021. It's updated.
who has the biggest, the largest?
Let's see here.
Texas.
The erect length in centimeters in the U.S. is about 13 centimeters. No one uses this math.
Oh, man, we don't do centimeters.
Hold on.
But I will now. I'll start telling women I got 13 centimeters.
So here's the country you need to include. Okay.
In what?
In your little scenario when you bring this up, penis size, you need to make sure yours is compared with Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand.
Malaysia?
Yeah, their average is 4.52.
Man, we should move there.
Cambodia is 3.95.
So you're like a Ron Jeremy if you move over there.
Yeah. Just cutting down trees. Except I'm not like Ron Jeremy in the way he acts. He's in jail now, right?
Old school Ron Jeremy, I should say.
Or did he die?
I don't know. Has Ron Jeremy... Hey, Siri. Has Ron Jeremy died? That'll be answered quick.
Ecuador has the smallest.
How?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The smallest was 10.01 centimeters, 3.95 inches in Cambodia. If you use Ecuador as your measuring rod, so to speak, theirs is the longest on average, was 6.93 inches.
So are the women's vaginas there like not as deep, for lack of a better term?
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm just wondering.
I don't think
Wouldn't you feel sorry for an American woman to move down there?
they may like it.
Come on, dude. 3 inches? You think a woman... I don't even like 3 inches.
Of what?
I'm sorry. Did I say that or think that? I think Colin Robbins doubt. All right, so I got something else to talk about before we go back to Friday. Let's just do this the whole show.
Just bounce
Let's
all
just
over the
do
place? Because
no
this is
Adderall.
what happens.
I didn't take my Adderall today,
I
so
haven't
we're just
either.
going to be all over the place.
I haven't either.
So I saw something interesting that happened in Texas
Yeah.
at Fort Worth. So this clown went to a
That's what I want to
meet-
talk about on
the
Friday in
CRT
Fort Worth.
thing?
No. Find something else.
You want to talk about the Uncle Toasty show some more,
No.
right? Oh.
Something else happened on Friday.
Well, this gets back to the whole BLM and all that. Why they're upset at
What's CRT?
critical race theory.
Oh, I thought it was the TV.
So they're having some meeting.
'Cause they used to have a CRT TV.
And this jackass, you can find the video somewhere too. This jackass gets up and threatens some lady about how he's got 1,000 people locked and loaded, ready to go if they don't, like, I guess, allow CRT to be taught in Fort
he's
Worth
their
schools
leader?
or something. Yeah. This guy, no one's heard. Like, I never heard of him. It's like
Was
fucking.
he's a cult leader?
It sounds like
He
a
can
cult
get people
leader,
to
but
follow
check
him?
this out. The thing that's funny is that type of statement. First of all, you're on public record saying you have pretty much a militia, 1,000 deep. That's a lot of people.
1,000 deep militia is definitely on a lot of people's radar.
Right. And check this out.
That Republic of
The other
Texas
thing
group
is
was like 50 people.
That's what I was about to say.
And those guys were on everybody's radar.
Well, that's the thing I was going to say. Guess what that guy just did?
Does a cartel have 1,000
He
people
just
under him?
He just put his self on the radar of real militias that really do have those numbers. I'm sorry, man. Do you think you're the only one that knows how to chamber a bullet and has 1,000 friends? Like, even if it was true, you think you're the only one, man, that's locked and loaded all the time?
He's probably one of these
he's
Colleyville doctors that on the weekend pretends like he's in a motorcycle gang.
riding through this world.
Like he's, look at me.
No, he didn't look like that type of guy.
Well, neither do the Colleyville doctors. Look
No,
like
I mean
that
he
type of
didn't.
guy.
He didn't. No, he wasn't white.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
What does that have to do with being a Colleyville doctor?
No, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the booze fighter guys that always like
No,
not
no.
the booze fighters, but the guys that want to be booze fighters that go
I'm
to
talking
Will
about-
Hoyt's, the Will Hoyt's guys.
The guys that put their
Those guys
leathers
are
on,
primarily
but they have
white.
no cuts.
Yeah,
like-
those
like
are
they're just-
primarily white guys.
Oh no, there's all sorts.
You know what's funny? The other day, let's get out of this weird area when we get
Please.
canceled.
Because I've seen all sorts of people riding on motorcycles on the weekends that I'm like, oh, okay, that's neat.
You're right. There are black dudes and black women that are riding through this world. I'll admit.
And
Yeah.
Hispanic and
Yeah.
Asian and all riding together.
What about? I don't know if I've seen any
It's just the
Indian.
guys that are being. I have.
Are there Indian Hell's Angels? Is there a group? Google that.
I don't think they're Hell's Angels, but they're guys that ride. And they're the
Harleys.
guys I'm talking about that just like
Not mopeds with 7 chicken coops and like 20
you were
people
trying
on
to get out of this spot. And you just brought it back to there.
it. It's funny. It's because it's a meme.
This isn't Bangladesh. Good grief.
Riding through this wood. Hello.
Why don't they do a motorcycle gang show about that? That those guys are running
the
guns.
Bangladesh banditos.
Well, you can't. That's too close to the Texas one.
What?
That's too.
Well, it is. That's why it's funny. The Bangladesh banditos.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
We're determined to get killed from this show, aren't we?
That's an amazing idea, though. That's a bit Saturday Night Live should do. Not that
telling you, man.
stupid bullshit they've been pushing out. But anyway,
All my great skit ideas, I'm about to just toss over to Ian, because we're not going anywhere with all my ideas. Like I come up with an idea like once a week, jot it down. I'm like, okay, we'll never do
And
that.
this'll
It's
be
another
Ian.
idea we'll never do.
I'm going to pretend like I'm Ian. And you throw an idea at me. He's going to do this.
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
And then I'll say, well, hey, I'm not done. I got like 17 more on this
Oh.
page about these
that
two
aren't
characters.
offensive.
No, it's all offensive.
Oh, okay.
What's the comedy's offensive?
It is.
But yeah,
As we learned from the closer.
anyway, a guy getting up saying I got 1,000 deep,
Is
ready, that's
stupid.
locked and loaded, is a moron.
Is dumb.
Is dumb because guess what? The whole state of Texas is fucking locked and loaded. You fucking jackass.
It's like us just smarting off to some media member going, oh, yeah, I got a podcast with 80,000 listeners that'll come and shoot you in the face.
all my friends got guitars. Ready to play.
I'm in a band with 5 people. And they'll kill you.
Man, I know people that drink.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's stupid, man.
9/10 of America drinks.
Yeah, I've seen all these.
It is stupid.
All
It
these,
is stupid.
All these meetings with the That's the thing. It's funny. All of a sudden, now we're worried about our PTA meetings and our school board meetings. Like that's your chances of death are higher at school board meetings now than riding through this world.
Tuk-tuks. That's what they're called.
What?
A tuk-tuk motorcycle gang. That's what they call them in Thailand.
A tuk-tuk?
Yeah, they're the little taxi ones. With the guy in the front and the 2 in the back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
what.
are they always hauling a bunch of fucking cages for, though? I don't understand that.
You got to get
Why do they
cages.
need all those
You got to haul
cages?
cages around
Or,
somehow.
or it's always like what do you call them?
Baskets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baskets and chickens. There's always chickens.
There's always some chickens.
I've watched Amazing Race. I know when they go over there and they have to get a tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuk Thai is a restaurant
Tuk goose.
on 7th Street.
Have you ever had Thai food? I've never had it in my life.
You were
Ever.
with me the time, weren't you?
No, I don't do Thai food.
It's good.
Never had it.
There's a place right over here, Tuk-tuk Thai.
Is it tuk Thai?
Yeah,
So it's.
it's good.
Do they deliver it on a
It's on
tuk?
7th? I don't know. They should.
No, I've never had Thai food.
I think you eat in little tuk-tuk
I've had
models.
what is pho?
Vietnamese,
I've had that.
right? Pho's Vietnamese?
Yeah, I've had. I've also had Panda Express.
Okay, that's McDonald's.
And I've had McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. That was one of the next thing I was
There
going to
you
say.
go. You've had the quad. You mix it all together and you're great.
We should get some of the Methinks guys that follow the Methinks to take us around in a tuk
We need to go to
golfing games.
no. What's the name of this place right here? It's right here on the edge of Haltom City by Haltom High School. But
I've had Indian food once.
they have a rapas.
Terrible. And everybody tells me that I got the wrong stuff.
You got the wrong stuff.
There's apparently real curry and like just shit you can just throw together.
And there's Stephen Curry. That was good.
Stephen Kerr,
Stephen Curry. Basketball
Coach?
player?
wasn't he the coach of the Golden State Warriors?
Wasn't he a player still?
I don't think so. Is he? I think he's a coach.
Yes. No, I don't think so. I
Stephen
think
Kerr?
he's- Stephen
You
Curry
talking about the guy that used to play for the Bulls?
still plays. No.
Well, who's the guy that used to play for the Bulls that coaches the?
He played for the Thunder, right? He played for Oklahoma for a while, then he moved out there.
Are you talking about the coach of the Golden State
No,
Warriors?
I'm talking about the guy playing
What's
right
the
now.
name of the guy of the Golden State Warriors? Is it Kerr?
I don't know.
Stephen Kerr?
Maybe.
I thought it was Stephen Curry.
I don't know. I know players. I don't know coaches. Coaches are dumb.
You talking about Stephon Curry?
Yeah, same thing.
Steph Curry?
Yeah. Steven.
Man, this show's over. We should go home.
All right, so Friday night, there was another show
I
going
need
on.
a fight.
And there was another show going on none of us knew about
Mhm.
that caused chaos in Fort Worth. It was a 40th birthday party at the Fort Worth Zoo
Oh, yeah.
that had Eddie Vedder and the Chainsmokers playing.
What the hell? How come we didn't get invited to that?
Because obviously we don't know this 40-year-old. We don't run in these circles of oil and industry and energy because that's what it was. It was oil money.
Oh,
They rented out the zoo. They flew in Eddie Vedder. They flew in the Chainsmokers, and someone else played. And like everybody that lives around the Fort Worth Zoo threw a fucking fit, and everybody in the South Side was throwing a fit because it was so loud.
Man. Little heads up on that one, Fort Worth Zoo.
Well, my question is, it couldn't have been too loud because you're playing a bunch of animals. Aren't there like regulations or ideas or things that need to be thrown out there that you can't be loud around animals, especially at night?
I'm just pissed because I know some people that work at the fucking Fort Worth Zoo and I didn't get the invitation to it.
Or a heads up.
or a heads up.
I would have
hey,
canceled.
Man,
I would
you
have
know
been
how
like, I
easily
can't
we
play
could
Uncle
sneak in there
Toasty.
with our tactical skills. I'd have gone Black Ops. Full on wore one of your outfits from your BB gun wars.
It's not that hard to get in that place. There's
No,
all sorts of places.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
that.
We'd have been in.
So, yes. Yeah, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
They're still on the Currys. They're listening the Currys. But anyway, yeah, the
6 inches?
found out the next
13
morning
centimeters?
because Jeff sent a message. Our friend Jeffrey Lord sent a message in the chat group saying that the Southside groups on Facebook were freaking out because it was so loud at the zoo because Eddie Vedder was there and so were the
Did they shut the hell up when they found out who it was?
That whole area down there is just a bunch of bitching complainers. Would you rather have Eddie Vedder playing at the zoo or a bunch of fucking gunshots going off all night? Which do you want? Which do you want? Would you rather hear I wish I was a candidate to
I don't think they played Pearl Jam
or
tunes.
pow, 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 pow. Which do you want?
Well, I mean, if that guy gets his 1,000 people that are locked and loaded,
They're going to hear it.
They're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear him coming.
Anyway, what does Eddie Vedder play when he does a solo show? He's got like several solo albums. What does he play now?
Well, he usually plays guitar, I think. When
Does he
does
go
his solo stuff? No, he's not
with
much of a
Nita?
solo.
Was him and Nita together?
No, and
No.
I'm having hot sex with her.
He plays Drive by R.E.M. Oh, he does a bunch of covers. He does Corduroy, Better Man, Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Curve on. Should I Stay or Should I Go is not a Pearl Jam song.
I know. These are all covers.
No, Corduroy is a Pearl Jam song.
That's a cover.
It
According
is?
to this, because he's doing it solo. It's considered a cover. Wish List, Don't Be Shy, by Cat Stevens.
Does he do Smoking in the Boys' Room?
No, don't see it. Keep guessing of all the songs in the
Cigarette
world.
songs?
We'll be here all night.
Any songs with cigarettes?
I could sit here all night and you could just do
Does
this.
he do I Wear My Sunglasses at Night?
Keep on rocking in the
I
free
knew he did that because he did it with Neil
world.
Young.
Yeah. And then he's got a bunch of his solo stuff in here too.
Does he do
I wish I was on
Does he
Oh,
say
where-
Kingdom of the Wicked?
Which means he stayed right around
Lemon
here.
Yellow Sun.
Where did he stay?
Arms raised.
At the Omni?
No, he stayed at my place.
He stayed at Sinclair.
He probably fucking knows some cool people and hung out
He
with
probably
them.
stayed at the oil baron's house. That's
Man,
probably what
dude,
it is.
What if you had like?
I have a friend that knew all about this ahead of time.
What if you had
it
Joe
pissed me
Rogan
off.
money? How quick would you get kicked out of that area if you moved down there just to fuck with people? That'd be badass. If one of us wins the lottery,
Fuck with people on the south side?
no.
Oh,
I thought you said it was over by the zoo.
that's the
like that's-
south. That it feeds into the south side, and it was all the people in the south side area that were bitching about it.
So wasn't the people in the immediate neighborhoods right there that were bitching about
That's considered the south side. You're south of
is?
Fort Worth. Yeah,
it? I consider South Side. Yeah, you're right. That is South Side, but I consider South Side
It's
more of where
University
we
and
go,
South.
right? Okay, the nicer neighborhoods that are closer, right there.
The Park Place neighborhood and all that.
Right.
Yeah, the
That-
Forest Park. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
Those
about. They're
people
the
need-
ones that probably fucking complain. I doubt it was
they need a
Jeffrey
nice
Lord.
warm glass of shut the fuck up, and just enjoy what you're hearing,
Yeah.
dumbasses. It's probably the old people in that fucking retirement condo thing right there next to the zoo.
Yeah. The ones that are still hanging on because they haven't been killed off by COVID,
Somehow,
which is what the government was doing, basically.
yeah.
It's population control, folks. So, what kind of trouble is Eat Your Ass in?
Oh, the judge ruled against more of the Sandy Hook stuff. I think this was the
This isn't a criminal trial, though. It's like a civil suit, isn't it?
it's the civil suit, and he lost it all.
Huh. Well, he probably shouldn't have
Yeah.
said that shit.
You probably shouldn't have. You should have probably just chilled
You
out.
probably should just chill down
I've
on
been
that.
an
You're
idiot.
talking, you don't want to fuck with people's kids. You know?
No.
Never works out good.
So besides measuring your penis on Saturday, did you do anything?
I came to your show, right?
That was Friday.
Didn't you have another show?
No.
Oh, I went to a party.
In March we have
Yeah.
a Friday, Saturday.
I went to a party, and this whole neighborhood was already decked out with Christmas lights. It was
What's
good.
with that?
It was really pretty.
What's with that?
I don't know, but I wish I had the
All the
Pro-
pilots get confused.
yeah.
Don't know where to land.
Especially when they're laser pins and you actively do this.
Dude, there's a lot of people putting lasers. There were a lot of people
There
with
are.
lasers on their lawns
There
when,
are.
During Halloween.
There are.
I don't think you can do that. Right? You can't just fire
I mean,
lasers
if
off
they're
into
selling
space.
them, I'm sure they're not. They're FAA approved, I guess.
A laser doesn't stop
I don't know.
until it hits something.
I don't know. Maybe you should become an attorney and sue the Christmas lights companies and make millions.
I've heard of some stupid lawsuits.
Like, I'm not going to go after the pharmaceutical companies. Fuck that. The real money's at the Christmas lights.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going.
I'm going after them. They're lasers. But yeah, why? There's already Christmas lights up.
Yeah, and it's not even Thanksgiving. Is it always that early? We just don't pay attention.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Is it? You gonna deck up your house now that you're a homeowner? You gonna put up a tree?
I don't know. I'll probably do the tree. I'll probably do what the girls want to do.
Get you a mini
And
tree.
then,
I have that little pink tree we did from the photo shoot. You can have that one.
Yeah. Well, I already have a tree.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I'll tell you off the show, but there's a sad story behind that.
oh.
Yeah.
Is
It's already decorated.
Has it been up for a year?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah.
No.
So, thanks, Dustin.
Yeah. Sorry, that was another bear trap
Thanks,
to step
man.
in.
Appreciate it, man.
Sorry about that. It's been up for a year. Is it dusty?
That was a
gotta
great
blow it
show
up.
on Friday.
How about the game on Sunday? I saw your buddy.
Dude, man. Are we to the bowl again? Like, last week, bowl was off.
It was off.
Now it's bowl back. We're back. To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl.
I
To
didn't
the
know
bowl, y'all. To
Atlanta's
the bowl.
bad.
No, they're not that bad, is the thing.
Their entire coaching staff is being fired at the end of the year, and they
Probably.
pretty much just said, "Fuck it, I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care what you guys do on the field." That was
They're better than
bad.
Denver.
They are better than Denver.
See, I have a theory. I think the Cowboys needed that punch in the face.
I think they
and
did
I think
too.
Dak came out and said that too after he heard.
Your buddy was excited,
Dak obviously listens to the show
obviously.
because what I say last week, they needed it.
Yeah, they needed it.
What did he say right after that? We needed
this.
We needed
Yeah.
to get punched in the
On
face.
Wednesday,
He was like,
when
"We
they had their
he's like-
press conference, he said, "You know what? I was listening to Jerry Jones Massacre last night, and they brought up a good point that they needed it."
They needed it hard.
So
So go Cowboys. Thomas, you want to make a wager?
your boy,
You want to make a face tattoo wager? Yeah. If they go to the Super Bowl,
You want a tattoo on the face?
you can drive around in a tuk-tuk.
If they go to the Super Bowl,
We're getting a tuk-tuk and driving around.
if they go to the Super Bowl, RoboTuner has to get a tramp stamp.
Yeah,
If
it
they-
says Stubbs. Stubbs only.
And if
It says Meat Locker.
they don't go, you have to get a tramp stamp
It says Thomas. Thomas is only.
that says RoboTuner's Insignificant Podcast. All the way
It's a little
across your
longer.
back.
It's the longest tattoo ever. It's like a belt.
And then there's like a little angel wing, so it comes
It's a-
around your hips.
I'll wear my Cookie Monster panties with it.
Did you show those off?
No, I will though.
Now
All
that
right,
we're
we want
live,
to just
got people.
give some shouts out to some
Our executive producer this week, Jeremy Perez. He is
I got a
producing the show
funny
this week.
text.
No one else. No one else sent anything in
No, but I got a funny text just then.
about the tramp stamp.
No, someone said you're married. With question mark, question mark, question mark. I was like, no, what?
What?
Fuck no.
Huh? Yeah.
Wait.
You gonna show this off?
Yeah.
So yes,
Oh, keep talking and I went.
I'm gonna throw this out at this point. Executive producer of the show this week is the one and only Jeremy Perez. He donated, and as always, we highly appreciate it. If you want to donate, you can hit us up on the website. You can send us a Venmo.
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at this. I'm still shocked that I got
You can
accused of being
PayPal us.
married.
You're married?
What is the opposite of married?
Divorced?
I guess that's what I am. Happily divorced.
Alone?
Lonely?
Lonely?
Like looking at the gun on the fucking
Revolver?
nightstand every night?
What do I do?
Shit, man. I'm not having as much fun with
You
Dustin
take-
as I used to. and
you
that's
take
the only thing I
3
had in life.
tugs? 3 tugs from the jack? Inhaling the cigarette. And then you're like,
Dude,
there's the gun right
wait,
over there.
I gotta get a
Oh.
bologna sandwich too.
Oh. No, it's a half-eaten moldy bologna sandwich with flies circling around it. And you're like, just not having pants fall down every time I bend over. My feet itch.
Hang a noose
Hang a
around the shower curtain, ride there and swing.
That wouldn't
Toss
work.
me inside a hefty.
Would that ever work?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think my fat ass would break it.
I think everybody would break it.
Yeah, unless it's like one that's cemented in. And are you really going to be able to toss my ass inside a hefty? I don't think so.
No. Divorce or widowed, common law or free. And lowbrow, who will be here this weekend? Are we allowed to talk about that? He says, how do none of you have a tramp stamp anyway? I think this weekend while you're here, we should all go get tramp stamps that wrap around our hips that say other
Toss me
podcast
inside
names.
a hefty.
That's what it says. Toss me inside a hefty.
I'm getting that tattooed on me. That's awesome. You know how
That's your
Johnson had
tramp
gut?
stamp?
You know how Johnson had gut? I'm going to have toss me inside a hefty.
Out of control.
That's genius.
Right at your pubic line?
It says,
Right where your
toss me
belt
inside
would
a
go?
hefty.
That's your belt. Your belt
Toss
tattoo.
me inside a hefty.
I need a beer.
All right, what would you
I
like?
need, I don't know, something fun.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find that picture that we
You're
got
never going to
sent.
find it. I thought you saved it.
I did.
Oh.
We'd like to say thank you. I'm trying to get it to where no one can see this
Name?
name on this. Hold on, I'll have to do a one of those and toss me inside a hefty.
We would also like to take a
And
moment.
to thank this person.
We want to thank this person right here. Whenever you're going to show it, whatever.
And
I never saw this picture. You sent it.
Yeah, it was sent personally to both of us. Don't try to act like you didn't get it because
I
you're the
did
one
not
that said,
get
"Did you
it."
see what we just got? Did you see what we just got?"
Not true.
But we will pay this person later.
Because
Actually, we want to know who this person is.
I think you found this on a stock photo website.
Nope. I like the creativity.
You gotta get it
I
where there's
can't
no
see.
glare. Look, put it up there. Now tilt it down. Now tilt it back up. There you go. Now hold it. There you go. There you go. Right there.
Cookie Monster panties.
Does she have a tattoo on her belly that says
Toss me inside a hefty. I think she does.
Oh. Things you find on the internet.
Things that make you go,
I'd also like to take a moment here and
of silence.
I would like for everyone to, if they haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe and
Yeah.
like down below,
Yeah.
wherever that is.
Yeah.
And we have a phone number. It's 682-593-JJTM. We also have an email address. It's jerryjonestownmassacre@gmail.com. And all of you can go ahead and send your apologies to us whenever you'd feel like it.
And a donation.
But we're ready for your apologies.
If you would like to donate to us, we have a donation page set up, and it can say, "I'm sorry," and give
I'm
us a little
sorry.
donation for your emotional stress and
Yes.
trauma.
Why are they sending apologies, Matt? This was a tirade you were on this week.
Yeah, well, it's not just this week. So you've heard me say we've talked about how the Trump collusion thing has shit the bed completely. Like now, even libos are really upset. Not just conservos, the libos are really upset too because they're like, "What the fuck?" So that whole thing was bullshit. Dustin, I want to ask you a question. Was there a podcast a local DFW podcast that said that this is all horseshit the whole time it was happening, the Russian collusion and Trump thing. No, we're not Trumpers, are we? Did you vote for Trump?
I
the way,
I didn't
I
vote
didn't.
for
I
anybody
voted straight
in forever.
party Clinton. Straight party Democrat Clinton as the president. That's who I voted for.
I didn't like anybody, so I don't
But
vote.
did you ever believe that there was actual ties to Russia and Donald Trump
No.
and Russian collusion?
No, it was all...
I didn't either.
If there was going to be any hacking or anything like that, it wasn't going to be coming from Russia. It was going to be coming from their neighbor.
Yeah.
Who's actually way better at that.
So
way
how many
smarter
people
at
in
that.
this DFW area that we know, local friends, and because we like good political conversations and stuff.
I think Casually Lit was the podcast you're thinking of.
How
that
many
said that.
times did we get kicked in the nuts about this?
Maybe it was...
That we're morons?
Funky Town Panther.
That we're stupid?
Maybe it was Fort Worth
That we're
Famous.
Trumpers?
They were the ones who were talking about it.
Orange Man people? Like, how many things did we get called?
Oh, we got a lot of you guys are Trumpers when
We got called a
We're not.
racist. We got called racist. White supremacist. We got called that. That was
I
fun.
I get called that at work by my work
That
by my CEO that
that
I'm
was
a
that was a
privileged
lot
white
of fun
supremacist.
too. That was a lot of fun being called that. We also got called conservatives. That was cool because
That's just because we have guns.
we're so we're two conservative guys. So that was awesome.
That's because we have ammo.
We also got shunned from some bars. People stopped acting like
This
we were
is
cool
why
and
people
stuff.
said it, dude. Matt, this is why people said it. It's because we have ammo from Russia.
So I just want to
Made
know
in Russia.
when any of these bars close to the rat room and stuff that kind of rhymes with that gave me attitude, act like I was a fucking Nazi. Do I get an apologize from? Do I get a free tap? Do I get
Oh,
anything?
shit, these are loose. No.
No, because that's not how it works.
Most of the people down there don't matter anyway.
You can kiss my ass. And Dustin's. We told you. We told you. We told you, motherfucker.
We told you not to fuck with the fucks
So
from
anyway,
Detroit, man.
The long and short of it is,
Is the first Heavy D record? I think so. That's one.
you know what else was fun? Was two roommates attacking me.
In your sleep, trying
my
to jack
sleep.
you off.
Because, what are you, an idiot? Of course Trump was colluding with the Russians.
Oh, I thought they were trying to get you into a wobbly.
So
eight.
that was fun too. I just want to throw that one in
Yeah.
there too.
No,
that was
no, no.
all good times. Good times.
The emails,
Good fucking times.
the emails we got, the voicemails
emails,
we got
text.
that we didn't play.
You're not welcome in this bar anymore. All that shit.
But
Fuck
it's
you.
all coming around. And
And the moral of the story
the,
is
the reason this is
just
coming
do
up.
a tad of investigation. Don't listen to these jackasses on the news. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is not listen to
Or-
the mainstream press.
Just be half-ass smart about shit.
Yeah.
The reason this is coming up is because of the show on Friday. A lot of people approached you and said stuff about the show and stuff we've
Good
talked
stuff
about.
too. I'm not bitching.
No.
I
And
just
some of
want
it has to do with this, like, oh my God, you guys were right about shit, and I'm sorry. And that's what's been happening to me for the past few weeks when I've gone out to different places. People have said that. It's like, oh my God, y'all were
And
freaking I'm behind the 8 ball on
And
this.
those
y'all
people I
knew what
love.
time-
I love those people because they know they're in it just like
Yeah.
us, the betterment of the country.
So
They
what
want
we're
our country to
saying
be better.
is we're fucking smart and we're good, and everybody needs to just listen to us.
What we're saying is we're not spoon fed.
We're the kings of all podcasts.
We are the kings of media.
Oh, that's Howard Stern.
We are the kings of rock and roll.
That was Elvis.
Elvis. We're the king of soul.
No, James Brown. We're the king of pop
We're the king of kids. Michael Jackson.
and the king of pop. So he's both.
Well, not that last one. We're not that last one. That
We're
was
the
a
king
joke.
of North Texas podcast. Because we can't even
Yeah.
say all of Texas now. Because fucking Joe Rogan moved into our goddamn fucking state.
I don't know, man. We probably have more listeners than him, right?
Yeah. Let's go look at his last podcast number. What he got.
It's like an encyclopedia. Anyway, yeah.
That dude gets depressed if he doesn't have 10 million listeners.
When you send us
episode.
when you send us the apology email, you can also send a donation. That'd be nice.
Just send us the email and go,
Just send us your cash.
you guys are the greatest ever. You're smart. And I will never
Doubt you ever.
doubt you ever
If you
again.
tell me to take my underwear off and put them in my mouth
Now let's talk about a bunch of bullshit.
while you fondle my hairy butt and balls.
Did you hear what happened in the great town of Watauga?
No, but you're gonna have to.
This made national.
You're not gonna
attention.
like this.
What?
I got a TT. You're
Well,
gonna be by yourself. Or we could take a break like we did the other day.
Fuck no. I wish I was.
You can play that.
Senator.
Play House Arcona and the Powder Keg.
Let me pull my acoustic bass out. I'll just play acoustic bass
There
line.
you go. No, okay. Let's hear about this Watauga story, and then I'll go take a TT.
So this made national news because it went to TikTok. Because someone saved this audio, and since you haven't heard it, I'm going to give you this blind listen. You ready? This is your town you used to represent. You wanted to be a mayor of this town. So here we go. Watauga, a 911 dispatcher. Here we go. In three, two,
and one.
Why does
Is this
TikTok-
long enough for me to go pee?
No, you need to listen to this
Okay.
since you haven't heard it. Ready?
I need a police officer over here at 7 Court.
What's going on?
I've got 2 teenage daughters, and I just got home from work. They were physically fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is completely out of control. And I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
I'll just pause it.
That's the greatest 911 call dispatcher guy I've ever heard in my life. Play it again.
From the
You caught me
beginning?
off guard. Yeah.
From the
I wanna hear-
beginning.
Yeah.
And then you got to hear the rest after
I
that.
got to know who this guy is. Does he hang out at billiards?
Probably.
Jeez, man.
You can probably find out who this is pretty quick.
Oh my gosh.
Now, he got reprimanded. I think he got suspended. But here
He
we go.
could come
You
on
ready
our
for this? You
He
ready?
needs to come on our. If anyone knows this person, we want him on our show.
100% on our show.
Ooh, that made me lightheaded. That's how
I
funny
need a
that was.
police officer over here at 7 Court.
What's going on?
I've got 2 teenage daughters,
Terry Court?
and I just got home from work. They were
Could be Scott Court where I
physically
live.
fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is completely out of control. And I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
All right.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's got man. Please, if someone knows this person, please put us in contact with him. I want this guy on the show.
All right. You ready for the rest?
So yeah, let's hear the
Here you go,
rest.
here you go, here's
Sorry,
the rest
sorry.
of it.
Wait. Go back. Just back it up like 5 seconds.
Do you want us to
You want us
come
to shoot
over
her?
and shoot her?
This is my hero.
Control, and I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her? Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so
Who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
Okay, that's not funny, Mike. And guess
sorry.
what? I'm going to file
there's
a
his
formal
name.
complaint.
That- I don't blame you a bit.
Because you know what? This is really not very funny.
I know it's not, ma'am. I
Well, guess what? It's not going to be very funny when I go in front of your supervisor and tell him.
I understand.
Excuse me, I guess he can just listen to the tape.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well,
Hold on.
sorry doesn't
Hold
cut it.
on
I
one
need a police
second.
officer.
Hold on.
A police officer. So, wait. Let me get this straight. She wanted him, the 911 dispatcher, to go grab a police officer. Oh no. She wanted a police officer out.
There.
yeah,
because she
okay.
can't control a 12-year-old because she's as big as she is.
I would have followed up with the, do you want the police officer to shoot her?
I mean, do you like your job? I mean,
Yeah, you're already dug your hole.
you've already dug your hole, so you might as well just keep
go all
going.
out, yeah.
Or-
So is that it? Is it over?
That's
Or is there
it.
More? Dude, one more time, just from the. You want us to shoot her, and I want to hear her Karen. I don't even
They're
like that
12
term.
and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
Excuse me.
Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so
Who are you? What is your name?
I guarantee you that woman has been at
Okay,
Chick-fil-A
that's
in the
not
last
funny,
week.
Mike, and guess
sorry.
what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
That-
It's
I don't blame you a bit.
because you know what? This is really not very funny.
I know it's
She
not, ma'am.
that
Well,
that
guess
woman
what? It's
that
not gonna
woman
be
has
very
gone
funny when
to
I go in
Chick-fil-A
front of your
twice in the last
supervisor
week
and tell him.
and Taco
I guess he can just
Cabana
listen to
or
the
not Taco
tape.
Yes,
Cabana
he can. I'm
Rosa's.
sorry.
That woman right there has been to Rosa's twice in this last week and probably Chick-fil-A 3 times.
And
That's awesome.
she's been at that fucking restaurant that everybody talks about that's on Watauga Road. The one that's the old gas
Cane's?
station.
Oh, Chef's Point?
Chef's Point.
You think so?
She's been to Chef's Point and she
She's
had a
probably the-
margarita. She had that fucking
She was-
fucking
No, she went next door
Bloody
and got
Mary.
one of the fake
Snow cones?
margarita snow cones and thought that she was liquored up, and
Oh, there
she
you
didn't
go.
realize that there was no liquor in it.
That call was from 2005 is what RoboTuner says.
Oh, it is?
Really? Maybe it was posted a day ago.
Well, we got fooled by the
That's
interwebs.
fucking,
Damn
it's
it.
still great.
It is great. I bet you I've done a shot with that guy.
The-
I bet I've done a shot with both of them.
Probably. The one in here, there's one comment that says, I, for one, found it especially funny because it is Watauga. Have you ever been through Watauga?
Watauga.
Watauga.
That's awesome, man.
Did you want us to shoot her?
I think that's going to be my response anytime I fuck up now.
Hey, Matt.
Like if someone
Hey,
fucks
Matt,
up in my business,
I need you to come over
want
to
me
the
to shoot
house
him?
and help me move something off my truck. I need your help. Can you come over and help me?
You mean shoot your kids? Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I mean, that was a
Is
bad
this a
joke.
joke?
That was a bad
Do you think
it
this
was,
is funny?
Yes, it was a joke. It was a joke. Are you eating Chick-fil-A, ma'am?
Yes,
What does that got to do with anything?
I am.
Do you like ocean water? I do! I do like ocean water.
She went to Sonic?
Yeah.
Too? She went to Chick-fil-A to get her food, then
It's
went to
the-
Sonic to get
It's
something
the
to drink?
same type of Homo sapien.
Have you ever been to Taps?
Taps. You got to go there, man. Damn. All right, let's talk about when I almost died again.
They have more gun-related crime than North Richland Hills, Richland Hills, Haltom City, and Hearst combined.
That's what I'm saying. And that guy's down there at the school council meeting talking about I got 1,000 people locked and loaded.
You know, there's a weird thing about Watauga I never got. Why do they have a piece of the World Trade Center
I don't know.
in front of the fire department?
I think it's because, honestly, I think that has to do with our friend that we know that actually went up. They sent a bunch of people up there from the police and the fire department up
Didn't
there.
that cost a fuck ton of money to get back here? Like taxpayer money, and it
I don't
pissed
think
a
it's
bunch
that
of people
big,
off.
is it?
It's a giant piece of iron, like 2 pieces of iron that
Oh, I
stick
thought
up.
it was like a railroad tie or something.
There were railroad ties in the World Trade Center?
About the size.
Oh.
Or, I mean, like a spike, a railroad
No.
spike, not a tie.
No, it's a big piece of iron that's like 2 pieces or 3 pieces of iron all together.
I know there
in
was
front of the fire.
I think there was some people that went from Watauga up there to help. Is that? I think. I don't know. I'm not the mayor of Watauga anymore. I resigned. I got impeached.
Impeached. So I got a question for you.
Yes.
And this is a question that I'd like to extend to the chat room and everybody that's in there right now. I'd like
Can I
to
pee
bring this
first?
to go ahead and go pee. Go ahead and go pee. Go pee because this is a discussion.
You want to shoot me?
I need to figure out. You want me to shoot your dick off?
You want to shoot my dick off?
You want us to come over and shoot
It hasn't
her?
been shot off in a while. Oh, wait, you're talking about.
You
Never mind.
want us to come over and shoot her?
I thought you were talking about a hand.
How'd you find? Hey, RoboTuner, how'd you find out that was from 2005? And we will wait as you go pee, as you hurry up and go pee. Go pee pee. Why are you taking so slow? I have a discussion. I have big discussions. I really do. I want the chat room to comment on this. It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of. I'll probably chop all this out of the show. Where are we at? We're at 212. Or I could just push stop. I guess I could. On the recorder. I don't know. Does anybody have any questions about my time with COVID? I'll do a COVID question and answer like Matt did 7 weeks ago. No? Okay, we're moving on. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm stopping. Ooh, Eric on the ball. Sending us infos. April 13th, 2005. Damn. It was just posted on Reddit this week. Of course, a bunch of my old nudes are up on Reddit, so you
Never mind.
want us to come over and shoot her. That are from like 83 when I did Playgirl. So I can understand why a lot of people post them on Reddit like yesterday saying that these are new nudes of Dustin, but they're from my 83 Playgirl spread of me. I think in 83 I'd been 6. Was Playgirl around in 6?
I don't think that was legal then either.
I don't think it was either.
Is that the question you were going to ask? If I've ever done a Playboy
Playgirl
Playgirl
spread. Have you ever done a boudoir shoot? No. A
Boudoir
dudoir shoot.
Dudoir.
A dudoir shoot. I do have lingering side effects. I want to sleep all the time. And
Of the photo shoot?
my penis is smaller from the from COVID.
What are we talking about here? Did you already say what we were talking about?
I was going to do a COVID question and answer like you did 7 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Just make one up.
As you were gone. And okay, so let me.
So you're making fun of me, is what you were doing.
No. I was gonna talk about my stamina and how I don't have the boom boom in the bedroom anymore. My low T count.
Well, Frank Thomas does, and all you need.
There's a little boom boom in the bedroom. Okay, so here's my question.
Do you go to the round man with the square deal
No,
for that?
fuck that guy.
Yeah, we don't like him.
We need to get him on the show so he can use all his voices,
We need to get
all
when's
his
Rachel
one
Starr
voice.
coming on the show.
We can reach out to Rachel again when she's not shooting. Every
You mean
time.
shoot her?
You want me to shoot her? In the face with a load?
You know, it's funny. The other day, I was on a website, and one of her videos was a featured video.
Huh. And you're like, I know her.
I was like, you want to shoot her?
I'm going to.
Tribute?
All right, so I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately because a
I have
bunch of
two.
stuff
I have
has
two,
been
man.
released.
Yeah,
Okay, so I finished Narcos Mexico.
I'm in the middle of it.
I watched
It's not just Netflix either. There's a lot of shows that have just
on everything, on all the
right now,
streaming
I think,
stuff.
yeah.
And this does affect all the streaming stuff. But
It doesn't affect
yes,
my stream. I have a healthy stream, which means my prostate's healthy.
That's right, Eric. They were the XXX Mobius photo shoot where the band stood naked for our Playgirl spread.
I didn't get invited to that one.
But I watched the new Rock and
Oh yeah, with what's his face?
Red Band.
I was
I
was probably gonna
Red
do that
something.
tonight when I clean
It's
up.
pretty
my-
good. I like it.
Yeah,
I liked it. And
I'm
then
a fan of rock
I watched
because I want to rock.
Army of Thieves, which was good. I dug it because it was more safe cracking and having fun.
Have you seen that World War II one? It's got a different take on the war yet?
The Man in the High Castle.
No, that's not on Netflix. I don't think. But
It's on Amazon.
yeah, no, I'm not a.
Did the Germans win again? Is it that?
No, I don't think it's called that. Is it?
No. Is it one where the Germans won? The outcome, like the
No,
the
this is
Axis one?
historical, but it's from a different point of view. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, So I'm watching a bunch of this stuff, right? I'm watching the shows. I'm not going to really throw in this category, but the
Schindler's
movies,
Pissed. It's called Schindler's Pissed.
No. Bad joke.
Too soon.
Yeah, that will always be too soon. Always. There is no timeline on Schindler's List and what happened. You
So-
can't. That's never funny.
That's why I don't put it in my comedy set like you and Brian do.
First
Every
off,
time y'all come out here, y'all bounce Nazi jokes and
Who-
Jew jokes and cancer jokes.
you and Brian are the ones that have been on stage doing jokes.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Because you're still writing, and I'm like, dude, you can't say that.
Anyway, So I'm watching.
Schindler's pissed.
No, I'm watching these movies, and
Schindler's
my
Fist.
question came up. A question came up. How many times have you seen like Back to the Future?
Oh my gosh, that's a high number.
How many times have you seen?
That's one of those. I watch Back to the Future when I can't figure out what I want to watch sometimes and just go to sleep to.
Okay, what about like
does it
Top
count?
Gun?
Top
thing?
Gun not as much because it's not streaming on anything.
Well, I mean, like, don't count streaming. I'm not
Oh,
saying
just
streaming.
period?
Just like it's
lot.
on TV, you're cruising by. It's one of those movies that, as you cruise by, you'll watch
So,
it again. You'll watch it again.
Right. Do you remember when HBO would do the free weekends?
Yeah.
Both of those movies got captured on one of those VHS tapes, so I wore it out. Like,
And the same thing with
Ghostbusters
like
2.
the Indiana Jones trilogy,
Ghostbusters.
all those movies, Caddyshack,
Dazed and Confused, I've watched a lot.
Dazed and Confused. But that's because they're played on channels all the time, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, these Netflix only movies,
I like them.
but they're
I mean, it's
never
really
gonna
good.
be. Those movies are never gonna fall into a rotation of, oh, there's nothing on TV. I'm just flipping through the channels. Oh, here's Top Gun. Stop, and I'm gonna sit here and watch it. I'm gonna stop down and watch it.
Well, it's in a different form.
It is in a different form, and I think that is troubling for them. It doesn't help the
sales.
No, the longevity of them being around and becoming a cult classic movie.
Because you never went into an actual movie theater and watched them.
That, or you're not going to watch any of those movies 20 or 30 times, or stop down when you're just cruising through channels like you would on a regular thing. You have to go out and select and find this show and start the stream up again. And how many times? How many of the streaming movies have you watched twice?
You have done the brainless where you're just on your Netflix and you can't find something. You just sit there and hit through all of them.
But there's so much new stuff. I never go back to old stuff.
Well, what about the stuff that was out in the theaters that's on Netflix now? Are you talking about Netflix shows only?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ones
I don't know if I have either, man.
Or the Amazon stuff only, or the Hulu stuff only.
Okay, there was one movie that's really good on Amazon about the guy that's I forgot what it's called. It's about the guy that goes up, the guy and the girl that go up in the hot air balloon, and they get caught in a thunderstorm. I've watched that like 3 times.
And you've deliberately set out to watch that 3 times? I've watched comedy sets multiple times.
Yeah, that too.
And I usually I've watched like The Mandalorian. I usually watch
Theo
that
Von
twice.
yet, by the way?
Not the new Theo Von. I need to watch it.
Pretty good.
So I do watch that stuff multiple times, but like as far as a series go, Band of Brothers was something I would watch like once a year.
Only around Memorial Day?
No,
I always watched it on Memorial Day weekend.
Whenever I wanted to watch it, I would sit down and watch it beginning to end. But I'm not going to go back and watch Narcos again.
I don't know. I've watched the first season again.
Although True Detective, I've looked out. The first season of True Detective, I've watched like 14 times.
I see what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is the cult classic movies, I don't think it's doing a good thing for Netflix.
But isn't that a testament to the art, though? Has there been one worthy of it? Of multiple watches yet?
I don't... Well, that Army... There was the Army of Thieves.
Last Kingdom. Well, Last Kingdom wasn't made for Netflix, though, was it? That was a show
BBC.
that was over on the... Yeah, overseas.
Yeah.
Over in that Australia or something.
Well, there's another one. Like, and see, Lowbrow here says, changing time, we don't channel surf anymore. I channel surf all the fucking time still.
I do too.
I don't go straight to the streaming services when I'm channel surfing. I'll be going like, okay, the football game's over, so let's just find something. Or Formula One's over, and I got to find time to kill. So I'll jump down to my movie channels and see what's on. And
you saw they have
Ocean's 11 is on.
They got that
watch
new function on Netflix where it just says randomly pick. You get to hit that button, and it'll just go by your interest.
Yeah, that hasn't really hit right all the times I've tried it.
What's come up? Schindler's Fist.
Nymphomania 1 and Nymphomania 2.
Schindler's Fist?
No. Schindler's Fist. Still not funny. But that's just, I'm just kind of, I don't think it's going to help the made for Netflix movies for the longevity.
I don't know. We'll see. You know what's funny? What I've noticed. So I'm watching a few shows on Hulu. Have you
know
noticed
three
that?
people on there, lowbrow.
Have you noticed that Hulu is starting to have just as many commercials and just as long a commercial? Used to it was just a 30-minute little or a 30-minute. That'd be a long commercial. 30-second little small ass commercial for something dumb. Now it's almost like a full network commercial break that you would see on ABC, and it's all pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah,
Like it's almost like
they buy out the time.
we've almost gone completely in we've come back to where we were a while back. Like
What's
I kind of
weird-
believe that everything is going to go back to like cable the way it was 10 years ago.
What's
Actually, I gotta
weird
say
is
longer, 15 years ago.
they've bought giant blocks of time too, and it's at weird times on regular channels, on over-the-air channels. Like, you remember how, like, you'd wake up early Saturday morning for the cartoons and there'd be some info commercial about some erectile dysfunction pill or some bullshit? Not really. Not when we were that young. But, it'd always be about some medication. And, like, this will help your grandma get off her couch and she'll be able to walk around again and blah, 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 blah. It was stupid medicines like that. And then your cartoons would roll out. Well,
Yeah.
now they're doing these blocks like, it's 11:30 right before, or it'd have to be earlier than that. It's like 10:30 right before Fox NFL football starts.
Yeah.
It's at weird times that are like, I thought this was like normal prime time.
Nothing's normal right now. That's the thing. Nothing is normal.
Well, I know that.
It's funny because used to you couldn't get up during the middle of a little commercial break that they had on the streaming networks. Now you can go fold some clothes. You can go take a piss. You can smoke a cigarette. Hit the bong.
And what I don't like, which has fucked me up watching Yellowstone this season, is, so this is Yellowstone and it's a cowboy show and rancher show, whatever. Every goddamn commercial has to be about ranching and riding cowboys and selling boots and hats.
Riding cowboys.
Well, riding horses and cowboy boots and hats, and
Sounds
riding
like
cowboys.
Schindler's Pfister.
It is. And what pisses me off is they're all shot and they're all color graded to look exactly like Yellowstone. So as you're cruising through there, you're like, is this the show? Is this a show? Is this a show?
That is evil.
Is this a show? Is this a show? This ain't the show. Is this the show?
It's another pharmaceutical company.
Stop color grading everything to look like the goddamn show you're watching.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, that is cheating.
Yeah.
Or it's smart because you're making me stop and see what you're selling.
No.
Or you're an asshole Ford truck company
selling the King Ranch.
Selling
they talked about King Ranch on the show.
King Ranch. Well, there you can get a truck named after King Ranch. Did you also
That's
like?
just another form of product placement.
Did
though.
you also like that they talked about the 4-6 Ranch?
Yeah.
That's where Homeboy's going, and they talked about the stockyard as being a playground, a vacation playground.
And I want to catch that girl when she comes down there. What's her name's daughter? From Little House on the Prairie.
Okay, that's who that is.
The wild one, the one that talks over talks like a cowboy. Yeah. that's Landon's daughter.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and I'm in.
It's kind of yeah. Huh.
Actually, I mean, she seems to like sex.
With like the entire ranch house.
Dude, do you
Or
know?
the-
While we're talking about
Wow.
Yellowstone, do you not see something brewing with what's his face, Lloyd and Walker or whatever his name is?
They're gonna kill each other.
Someone's either that. See, I was thinking that it's just gonna be a bad fight, but then they keep it up for like 2 episodes now. It's like someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die here, and if it's Lloyd, it's go time. I'm going down to the stockyards and I'm punching Tim McGraw in the face.
I don't think he's around there anymore. They're done shooting.
I
there.
thought we were going to be.
But we can
on
go out
the-
to
what,
4
what
6s.
happened? I thought we were.
You got fucking COVID.
Oh yeah, that was.
That killed the whole thing of us being on that show. We had a line straight to stand right there in all the scenes and be seen.
Yeah.
To be big players on a. Us all cowboyed up,
I guess I fucked that up.
and you got COVID.
So we're not on 1883
No,
because of COVID?
because you got COVID.
Fucking China. Motherfucker. Fucking CCP.
I may be on it. In the background is a phone man.
Fucking.
Hey, guys. Hey, y'all need me to move this fiber? Is this one you want me to cut?
Cut.
Who's that asshole?
So fucking China fucked us
Yes.
again.
Yes.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault
No.
because you were slumming.
Sorry, I went to a funeral of a kid of my friend that passed away, childhood
Oh, yeah, that
friend
is
that
how you
passed
got it.
away from COVID.
Yeah, that is how you got it. So we gotta. I'll
Man,
take it easy,
dude.
man. Yeah.
How
Look,
about I gotta start wearing a cup in here? Was it?
Maya even asked about us
Damn.
if we've been on TV yet. Can we be in the other one?
Can we
Did I
be?
tell you?
Can we be on Lonesome Part 4? Lonesome Part 4.
Lonesome Dove Part 4.
Lonesome Dove.
Can we be on North and South Book 3?
What?
See?
That's when what? The South wins?
She was ready to get us right on the stat,
Yeah, I know.
having lines with Tim McGraw.
Hey, man.
That's-
What's up? You like to drink? I like to party.
And
you like
that's-
to party? I like to party too. That's your line?
no.
I do like
this
to
is
party.
This is how you get on IMDb. You're walking down the street and you look at him and go, howdy, partner. And that's it.
No, listen.
Matt
listen.
Stubbs said,
Hey,
howdy, partner.
Hey,
on
hey.
IMDb.
Everybody in the chat room, everybody that listens to the show, close your eyes. Howdy, partner. You do yours.
I was trying to think of what that line she said.
Howdy. You want to really sound Texan? You say howdy. Howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah, you don't say howdy, partner.
Have a good one.
Howdy, part.
That'll be mine.
Howdy, youngster. Wait, that sounds weird.
I'll find you around these ways.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Fish biting?
I don't think we were fishing with Tim McGraw. I don't think that was the scene.
Well, you said we're doing lines with him. That's what. Howdy. Howdy.
I'm sorry. You've never been on a set, have you?
Howdy. Fish biting.
They didn't have cocaine in 1883, did
Yes,
they?
they fucking did. Women put it in their dip.
Oh, yeah, that's right, they did.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching Peaky Blinders, and they're just now figuring
That's a
it out in
fake
Ireland.
movie.
Well, it's a TV show.
It's not a movie.
No. And they're like the season 2, they're just now figuring out what it is.
I thought that was some fucking little kid witches and shit stuff, like Harry Potter.
Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, is that not what it is?
Irish Mafia.
Oh, I thought it was
In
fucking
Dublin. Or, no, on Wishy-Dauber. Yeah. No, it's Irish Mafia.
Man, I'm confused.
I
seriously thought it was like Harry Potter shit.
It's turn of the century Irish Mafia.
Yeah, they weren't tough
And
or
they-
nothing, were they?
They beat the shit out of gypsies.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
need some of those over in White Settlement. Some Peaky Blinders over there.
We do. We do, man.
So that's my question. I mean,
I agree.
The
It's a
chat
weird
room's
conundrum.
talking, Lowbrow brings up that millennials have no clue of what cable TV is.
Howdy.
And that he hasn't had cable or DirecTV for like 8 years.
You want to do a line?
Well, I had encyclopedias, so I have DirecTV. Actually, I have DirecTV because
And
it
you're
only,
woke. You're woke, too.
my fully loaded DirecTV costs $14 a month.
Dude, that's so awesome.
Well, they're fixing to take it away.
Why? Because you're
at the
white
beginning of the year. Yeah, because I'm white, privileged, and racist.
and spoiled.
According to
Or
my
listen-
CEO.
what was it, entitled.
Entitled.
Yeah.
According to this monkey wrench CEO
Whoa.
that just threw. No.
I know what you said, but good Lord, you started it off
Oh,
hard.
you got scared. So, Beto.
Beto. Yeah, dude, you hear what he's fucking...
You excited?
Hell yeah, if he gets marijuana fucking legalized, I'm in.
Okay, so let's weigh this.
He's not going to take the guns. He can't.
He can't.
He's not going to.
But let's say this is a world where it's either or.
McConaughey or Beto?
No. Guns or marijuana.
Oh, in the world of that. Oof. Ooh. Well, see, I have a
You get
healthy
one or the
supply
other.
no matter what, so I'd probably stick with the guns. I'd stay with the guns.
So what you're saying is you're a doper.
Are you
You goddamn
doper?
doper.
you smoking a marijuana cigarette? A drug cigarette?
This is
You a doper?
his third run.
At governor?
No, at any office.
Yeah.
Failed at Senate, failed at president. Will he fail at governor? There's a lot of people.
I don't think he has a shot in hell, but I'll support because I want that green state.
There's a lot of people saying that
He's a doper
they're done with him, and these are people on the left.
because he's fake.
Well, they're tired of him, and no matter what happens, he's going to have that one soundbite that's going to.
The hell yeah,
beat
we're
his
gonna
ass.
take your AR. We're gonna take your AKs.
I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to take your AR from your hand. Wah! We're going to Wisconsin,
Minnesota.
Wah! Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're mixing them up. And he
What was
said,
that guy?
if you're
Howard
going to
Dean.
speak
Howard
American,
Dean.
if you're going to be American, you better learn to speak American.
Hell yeah, we're gonna take your AR-15. We're gonna take your AK-47s. We're going to Minnesota. If you want to move to America, you better learn to speak English. Everybody's just confused.
What
the fuck?
You just took campaign points from three
Then-
different people.
And then your campaign slogan will be, howdy. Want to do some lines?
Mm-mm. I got my campaign
Well,
slogan. You ready?
If you're running against Beto,
You ready?
the Irish Mexican dude.
I want
that's not
everybody
Mexican.
watching on YouTube. This is what I would do. Hey, ladies.
So you'd basically pull a Kenny Powers almost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. I'll be your campaign manager, dude.
Howdy, ladies.
Totally. Need a campaign manager?
Yep.
I'm there, man.
That's
Oh
it.
no, I'll be your vice governor. Your vice governor. Since you're gonna be my vice mayor,
Yeah.
I'll be your vice governor.
You'll be my vice governor. You'll be my lieutenant governor.
Yeah.
You'll take
be the
dumbass's place, who's actually like the worst guy ever.
Who?
Right?
Who?
The lieutenant governor.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fucking what's his name?
He's way worse than Abbott.
He's like 10.
He's the one who
He's a
tells
hypocrite.
things to
He's
Abbott.
a hypocrite, man.
He puts things in it. He guts up and massages Abbott and then whispers in his ear.
Dude,
"This is what you need
I
to do."
guarantee. What's that guy's name? What's his name?
I can't remember his name.
Guarantee you, he's dropped the N bomb in public.
I think he says it every day.
He probably says it while he's shitting.
Who's the lieutenant governor of Texas?
Man, I can't remember.
Dan Patrick.
Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
Not the
Freaking-
cool Dan Patrick either.
No, not the one on ESPN.
Not Danica Patrick, the hot one.
Was it Formula One? Could have gone and hung out with her. She's a little bitty. He used to stand next to her all the time. She's tiny. Spinner.
She didn't race Formula One though, did she? I think she
No,
was an
at
IndyCar-
NASCAR
she was an
races, I saw her all the
IndyCar driver.
time. I have her bobblehead
Yeah,
in
you
there.
said Formula One.
She gave me her bobblehead.
Oh, was she at the Formula One race?
She's at the Formula One race down
Okay,
here
gotcha.
doing commentary. Yeah. And speaking of someone that dwarfed her. Oh,
Yes.
God.
Who?
Shaq. There's a picture of her and Shaq
Wait,
standing
hold
next
on,
to
hold
each
on,
other.
hold on.
You
I
got
don't
to
even know.
find it. It's hilarious
That
as
is
shit.
definitely a
Or as he was
jeez.
down there, DJ Diesel.
DJ Diesel. They were hanging out together.
There's a picture of them together at the down at.
You know that meme of the dude
Formula One.
that's sitting on the edge of the bed like this?
I always
That's
think it's
what I'm-
Shaq.
I think it is. I bet that's how it is, though, don't you?
Probably.
Just got one of those starter logs that you get, the fire starter logs, the big mulchy looking one. She's hanging down, man. Just bam. It's a fucking starter log right there, man.
And wait till you see my Playgirl shoot.
You should. That's when you announce. That drops the same day you announce.
That I'm
See,
running.
I should be your campaign and your vice mayor,
I'm running for governor of Texas.
vice mayor of Texas. I mean, vice governor of Texas here.
And by the way, if you go to the newsstand, here's my new Playgirl.
Bam.
Yep.
Let's party, ladies.
So what do you think his chances are?
Man, you know the hype that he'll get because he'll get a bunch of funding from.
That's
the,
what a lot of
libos.
people.
The libos will throw a ton of money at
That's
it.
what a lot of people are bitching about too. That I've seen.
The libo money.
No, that are on that side that are like, I don't want to donate money to him anymore because it's going to be money wasted. He's just taking up space because
He's a
of his
loser
past
candidate
track record.
right now.
I don't like his bone structure.
I think they should run with Matthew McConaughey. He still has not said yay or nay, right? Or should I say yay or nay?
Yeah. All right.
If he says that, I'm not voting for him.
Why?
If he says that,
That's
I'm
the
not
first
gonna vote
thing he
for him.
ever said in the movies, ever.
What if that's his campaign slogan? All right, all right, all right.
In. Or what if he
You know
said?
what they say about redheads?
No, what do
Watch
they say?
the leather man.
That needs to be his campaign slogan.
Watch the leather man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Aerosmith tickets.
Yeah. You got to do what Randall Pink Floyd wants you to do. Or Randall Pink Floyd wants to do.
Yes.
Great movie.
So,
I don't know.
The
thing is,
I don't think he's got.
I think people are more sick of Wheels of Glory.
You think so?
Flames.
I think
of
everybody's
Glory.
tired of
Everybody's
him.
sick of him, man. He really fucked up the last. Like the thing is funny is people are forgetting how bad he fucked everybody
was
over during
fucking
COVID.
sick. Everybody was fucking sick of Ted Cruz before he even did more of his bullshit. But they were already sick of Ted Cruz, and he didn't
Do you
beat
think
Ted
Ted Cruz would have won if he would have gone to Cancun before him and Beto went at it?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think so. You got all these right retards. I can't say that.
Susie.
You got all these.
Susie, did you hear that one? It
That was
wasn't
bad.
me.
I'm taking it back. But you got all these guys on
Taking
the
it back.
right, these Republicans, that just Ted Cruz is my savior, man. He's the greatest guy ever, and let's go down.
Not anyone
Tom
educated.
Cruise.
Anyone educated that watch. Oh, you're talking about Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't care that he went down to Cancun because they need to keep their party in power. We got to keep someone red in there.
Okay, you're confusing me. That's a head to head. That's a Democrat against a Republican for that seat.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. So that's not the.
That's what I'm saying about Abbott versus Beto.
Irish. You got to say it with an Irish. And
He
Mexican.
is Irish.
I know
O'Rourke.
You got to say it with an Irish and a Mexican accent.
Oh.
I don't. Can you even do that?
Can't even do it. I
don't know,
can't
man.
do it.
Yeah.
I can't even
We'll have to get
comprehend
Conor
how to
McGregor
do that.
in here to say, act like he's Mexican.
Beto O'Rourke.
There you go.
Something like that.
Matt Thomas.
Is Matt Thomas Irish? Maybe that's where it came from this whole time.
No, I don't think he has a chance. Honestly, I agree. I think people are sick of him, and
I know I'm
but
in
the
big
problem
trouble.
is why
Because I said the R word, but they are.
the R. You said, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. He'll get a lot of money dumped at him. There's going to be some things that come back to haunt him, like you said.
There'll be a lot of things that come back to haunt him.
His
Mars Volta.
skits out. Yes, they're gonna also because everybody's going hard red this time. That's the thing that sucks is the libos have fucked up the Democrats so bad that
Everybody's tired
I'm
of
a
them.
feeling there's gonna be a red tidal wave, which means that my state will probably have to wait another 10 years to legalize the tweed.
Who cares? You can run around with it now and smoke it everywhere. You walk out of the fucking stadium after a game, and the entire
Or mass.
parking lot. No,
After a show or during a show.
there's not cops all around Mass. There are Arlington, Grand Prairie, all Corsicana cops
There
everywhere.
are some people that
and
will
no
not do it unless it's
one
legal that need
cares.
to.
Oh, yeah, that's
For
true.
the health benefits, it needs to be legal
Well,
so
it's-
people that get health benefits.
It's older people, right? Is that what you're getting at?
But that
That have that mentality.
that got slipped through the cracks of COVID.
Yeah, that live in that high rise.
If that's how you want that live down and saw
No,
Eddie Vedder playing
I understand.
the show.
No, I have a lot of people in my family that are that way.
Yeah, it's like
that won't do it unless, or have anything to do with it unless it's 100% legalized. Even though it can help you with your cancer and dementia and I don't know, crabs. I think it'll work for crabs.
Susie.
I'm not a doctor, and I've never said I was a doctor on this show.
Does
but
marijuana help you out with crabs? Or it doesn't have to be Susie. It has to. Someone in the chat room has had crabs. Not saying that Susie has.
I think if you inhale and then shotgun them, They just fall off. I wanted to talk about three things that are environmentally effective. You heard about
Marijuana for crabs.
You heard about what Russia did?
Gave the bird to the G-26 or whatever.
Well, that, and they decided to blow up a satellite in orbit with one of their missiles. They did a test launch on an old satellite and blew it up in orbit.
Oh, is there video and stuff?
Well, there's debris every fucking where that's trackable by radar, and for the last 3 days, everybody in the space station has to run and hide in the capsules just in case the space station gets ripped apart, like in that movie with Sandra Bullock.
Dude, I get a ticket if I put a bottle in the wrong fucking trash can. And they just blow a fucking satellite up?
I don't think you can give Russia just a ticket for pollution. But everybody is pissed off. Like, the entire world is pissed off because the Chinese space station's in trouble. Now the International Space Station's in trouble. They had to do a burn to get it up higher out of orbit. And they're saying some of these chunks, we're probably going to have cool light shows for the next month.
I haven't seen anything yet.
As shit.
I did on Friday night.
As shit. Well, that was because of something else. But as shit re-enters at night, we'll probably see a lot of stuff re-entering. But they're saying some of the big debris can be up there for decades.
And then drop?
Or
it needs to be cleared out?
Never.
Yeah.
Never fall into. And then it can cause all sorts of problems. Like, what they're afraid of is that this debris is going to then destroy other satellites, and it's going to cause the Kessler effect, which means we're now surrounded by space junk and can't even leave our own goddamn planet.
Do you remember the Call of Duty where you had a gunfight up in space?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they quit that?
That was fun.
I know.
It was just one short little level.
Yeah, and
but
they
you
never
shot
brought
an
it back.
astronaut
They
right
never
in
brought
the
it
face.
back.
Right
They
through
never
his
brought,
mask.
and they never brought it back.
No, guns don't work in space.
Is that why they didn't do it?
Guns,
But I thought they were modified guns.
It's still fired like a gun. You can't cause an explosion in space like that. There's no oxygen for a fire to go off, for an explosion to happen.
Yeah, so you would
You're
have
in
to
a vacuum.
You'd have to create a different chemical reaction.
Yeah. They'd have to be.
Because there are explosions in space.
The problem is it'd have to be like a spear gun, but when you shot it, it would also shoot you the other direction.
Well, weren't you tethered in that level, I thought?
Oh, maybe you were.
Anyway, I just thought it was
That's
a cool
why you
level.
need lasers.
Yeah, Star Wars. Star Wars is real.
Star Wars is real. That was the thing one of my teachers was like, ships don't blow up in space like that in Star Wars. It's like, well,
And you're like, wait, hang on.
I was like, hold on. I know it's a vacuum, but those ships have oxygen in them so the pilots can live. So that oxygen is what's exploding and causing the ship to explode. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I shut him fucking down because he said the Death Star would never blow up like that. I was like, bullshit. It's full of oxygen. How do you think all those stormtroopers breathe? Matt?
Oh, that's what I would
you're
say.
agreeing?
Yeah, I'd have been like, yeah, he's right.
It's full of oxygen. Don't be stupid, you moron.
No.
So
Fucking-
anyway, that's the thing is like everybody that's in the International Space Station has to keep running to the two capsules
Because the alarm keeps
like,
going off.
every 90 minutes.
Reminds me of Dead Space.
They have shut down all the capsules. All the different modules are sealed shut in case one of them gets damaged. It won't.
You know how
cause
you're
a
always
vacuum
walking
to the
around
whole
with
thing?
damaged shit in Dead Space? That's what it reminds me of. Like, you
That's-
got to fucking...
You watched that Sandra Bullock movie, right?
Oh, yeah. Great movie, too. Intense as fuck.
Yeah. How'd you like, what's his name?
His appearance in it?
What's that guy's name? George Clooney?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, fuck it, see you later.
I thought he was in a hallucination.
Not the whole time.
Oh, when he came back?
When he comes back, he is. She's hallucinating because she's lack
That's
of
right.
oxygen.
Yeah. I
But
haven't seen
he's
it in
just
forever,
like,
but-
he's just like, well, it's so pretty up here. This is how I'm gonna die. It just jets off.
It'd be a nice way to go, if you think about it.
You just spend the last bit of your oxygen floating off into space.
He's dead. Dead.
That'd be scary though. You'd get a point to where you'd panic and be
Think
like,
you get a
no,
fear
I don't want
boner?
it back,
Fear boner?
dude. I don't know what kind
How
of.
many times do you get a fear boner in space? Probably 3 times a day, right?
I don't know what boners I'd get in space. You'd get fear. You'd get
You get a
excitement.
fear boner for sure.
You'd get dizzy. There's a dizzy boner.
Yeah. There's definitely a dizzy boner. I got one a while ago when I couldn't get that mask off my head.
I think that's asphyxiation boner.
Is that what? Huh?
But yeah, fear.
In excess?
Had to go there, dude.
Now, that's not too soon.
No. So they decided to blow that up. Now, did you hear what's going on in Egypt?
About the problem with the scorpions. I don't, man, fuck that, dude. I'm out.
Over 500 people have been hospitalized.
There's been a lot of deaths too, hasn't there?
Yeah, it's something like now they're up to like 20 something deaths because these scorpions, they had crazy rains in Egypt that caused flooding. And
Yeah.
these, what are they called? They're called something crazy.
They look fucking evil. I don't like scorpions to begin with.
They're called like Death Adler scorpions or some shit, but they
Jim
have
Adler scorpions?
Yeah, the flooding has made them come into people's houses, and people are getting stung and having to go to the hospital because it's deadly.
What's the what are those badass black looking ones that are
The emperor scorpions.
Good lord,
You
those
used to get
things
by
scare the
those.
shit out of me.
At Wins, they you can still buy them at pet stores,
Yeah.
and they don't have the stinger.
They take the stinger out.
They take the stinger out.
Well, that's
and
disrespectful to the scorpion.
they say they're fucking awesome pets. I'd have one.
No, I'll quit the show.
You come over and I just have it crawling all over me.
Be done. Well, this is my last show, y'all.
They're gigantic.
Yeah, I know. Ugh, I don't like scorpions, man. Talk about something that looks alien.
That's weird. When you
Those
come
things look
across one,
fucking alien.
there's two
man.
things.
Like, ugh,
There's three things that always freak me out when I come
Yeah.
across them. One,
an octopus. Those look weird. In
no,
the
I love
water.
octopus in the water. They're
Those are
fun.
aliens.
They are aliens. They're way smarter than us.
I don't know. They look freaky in the water though. When you see one like next to a boat or a ship, you're like,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
Well, a giant one,
It's
you
just
mean?
no,
Like
just
a squid?
even a small one. The way
Yeah.
it moves, you're like, that's very unnatural. Just
So,
looks weird.
but
But yeah, scorpions
Adam,
definitely.
they don't remove the stinger? I thought they did. Or does the stinger not,
Now I'm really done.
does it not have any juice in them to cause any problems?
There's no high C in it.
You ever been stung by a scorpion?
You ever extracted a scorpion's Capri
You ever
Sun
seen your
juice?
Some juice.
They get the juice out of it.
So, you ever been stung by one?
Fuck, my dad has. I haven't.
I have.
He did it the typical way too. He picked up a rock
Unexpected.
without a glove on.
No, mine was down in Moran.
In a boot?
It climbed up my leg and hit me in my calf, and I felt like someone. I turned around because there was no one behind me. I thought someone had just swung a baseball bat and knocked my leg out from under me. I was like, "What the?" And then
Yeah.
it was just fire for hours.
When I got hit by a
around it. I tried to
stingray,
pee on it.
when
It
I got-
didn't do nothing. I think it's jellyfish.
when I got hit by a stingray, it was pretty gnarly, but it wasn't like that. It didn't feel like someone kicked my calf. It just felt like something. Freaking,
Remember when we were down there?
try to swim to Africa?
Oh no, there were all
I was
those
like,
man o'
I'm
war.
either gonna make it, or it's been fun.
I thought you were going to Cuba. But remember all the
they're
those
always down
Portuguese
there,
man o'
man.
war
Yeah.
down there. Those things
Yeah.
creep me out. So scorpions are one. Anytime I see them, I freak out.
Yeah, I don't like scorpions either.
When you're out in the middle of nowhere and you look down, there's a
I'm not a-
hypodermic needle. That freaks me out. It totally freaks me out. It gives me chills. I get freaked
What
out.
about I'm not a big spider fan either.
I like spiders. Spiders are cool with even black
s-
widows because I see black widows all the time.
See, it's weird. I'll say something when you're done. So, what's your last one?
The random snake that doesn't make any sound.
Oh yeah,
So you like roll up on something and you're like, oh, there's a water moccasin. Well,
Yeah.
they hiss at least, but like a copperhead.
not well.
Makes
well,
no
no,
fucking sound, and then they
well,
start
a
running
water
off.
moccasin in the water will sneak up on you. You won't hear shit
Yeah, that's
because
true.
it doesn't make much of a way. It's just kind of
it's
slithering
cruising.
along in the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's for sure. You know what's funny? So I'll call them Satan's S's, right? Three things of S that I fucking hate:
The SS.
spiders, scorpions, and snakes. I hate, right?
Uh-huh.
And my G is good. I like guns, guitars, and girls.
You need a shirt made that says that. I like guns, guitars, and girls. I'm gonna put
Girls.
that picture I have of you fucked up from the Dillinger Escape Plan show.
I
I
don't think that picture is. Let's put that picture to bed.
Can we
It's
put
time
it?
to bury it.
I think
we
it's
need to have
time.
the funeral
no,
of that picture.
I think it's time to put it on a photo service of some sort. We start
See-
seeing it on products.
No, the thing that's funny is when you run for governor and I'm your vice governor, they're gonna be like, "Is this who
Guns
you're running
and
with?"
girls
There's just a picture of me going,
and guns, guitars and girls.
I look like I just found an Easter egg. I'm like,
I like that needs to be memed. I like guns, guitars, and girls.
it totally does.
Oh shit! I got a Photoshop
I like
project
guns, guitars,
and
girls.
Oh shit!
and Guns and Roses. Stupid.
All right. So I was listening to the Ned Files last week, and at the end of the Ned Files, or Bed Files,
He
now,
shot her.
It's the Bed Files.
He shot her.
Danny shot Becky, and it's a cliffhanger to see if she survives this week.
Because
I
he
haven't
likes
listened
guns.
to this week's show yet. Guitars, and obviously not girls because he shot her.
He likes guys.
No, Eric Peterson.
Eric Peterson, our friend.
He brought up a story in there about the volcano in Spain. You heard of this shit?
like the
On the Canary Islands,
was hot.
well, most volcanoes are hot.
I'd like to go to the Canary Islands. That place
Well,
looks
not
rad.
right now. Not while La Palma
still
is
going on?
erupting. It's been erupting for weeks. But what they're afraid it's going to do is, it's on an island on its own. They're afraid it's going to kind of fall apart, implode,
Mhm.
and fall into the ocean, and cause
Cause
a
a tidal wave?
tsunami that hits the East Coast.
Well, then sea levels will rise for sure. Then
Because they're receding right now. But yeah, they'll rise.
what?
What? Glaciers are growing.
No, I haven't heard.
Antarctica's
this theory.
getting bigger.
I haven't heard this theory.
Well, he brought it up, and so I had to go do some research, and I
don't
had to
think
look
it's
around.
possible.
It is, but there was a paper written several years ago that talked about if one of these volcanoes in the Canary Islands actually happened, because that is a seismic plate running through
Yeah,
there with a
yeah.
bunch of volcanoes along it. And it said that if this happened, there could be up to an 80-meter surge wave that hits New York, Miami, the entire East Coast from New York to Miami. And
Because of the steam it would build between here and there.
I guess the way the tsunami worked, it's called like a super tsunami. And everything has to be perfect for this to work. So, why do you want it to hit Miami so bad?
Oh, is it? Huh?
You hate the Kardashians? Wait, they don't live there. Anyway, what the truth is that if it actually did happen, it would only be like about a 3 to 8 foot surge, is what they're saying now. That would hit them, so it's like no big deal, except for people that live right on the water.
Yeah.
It'd be like a hurricane surge or a storm surge coming through there and hitting.
All right, so no big deal. Fuck it.
But
Oh, there's more.
on the Horn of Africa right there, there's another set of volcanoes that if
that one-
they go off and cause this implosion, that could fuck up everything from the tip of South America all the way up, Central America, all the way up the East Coast, and massively
Would
cause
it get,
issues.
would it get into the Gulf?
They don't
Get
really
broke
say on
up.
that, but I imagine the Virgin Islands aren't around anymore, and
Well, okay.
Cuba's kind of screwed up, and Puerto Rico.
Isn't there a
and
big badass fucking volcano that's always on the threat to take
In
out
Yellowstone?
Mexico City?
Oh yeah,
No, that's the world ender, isn't it? The Yellowstone one.
the Yellowstone one will.
Yeah, they say that.
They
one's
say
the
that will
ender.
cause.
That's the showstopper.
Yeah, we won't be doing podcasts
That's all,
anymore.
folks. No,
Yeah, you won't be hearing from us that Tuesday after it goes off.
I'll take that one off.
We won't be able to post shows after that.
Fuck it, I'm quitting keto.
There's another reason to stop working out.
Fuck this shit.
Yellowstone may erupt. But yeah, there is one near Mexico City that they're talking about. And Mexico City always has these sinkholes. Something's going to happen. And they say Mount St. Helens is being active again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What pissed that one off? They're all pissed at Biden.
It's probably stupid scientists running around on it. It's like, get the fuck off my land.
Yeah. Do you remember when we almost got in a fist fight because
With
of
Biden? No.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Did you hear that?
It's that.
Oh. Anyway, remember we almost got in a fist fight about Bill Nye?
Yeah. And then who is right?
I knew.
You
I was
can
just
send your
fucking with you.
apologies to 682-593
You want me to call the
JJTM.
line?
I need you to call our voicemail line 682-593 JJTM
Hang
and
on.
apologize. Oh, well, I think the message is really long. Anyway, that's the Spanish volcano is in La Palmas.
Cállate la boca. Oh wait.
Pretty crazy. It has 7,000 people of the island's 85,000 residents have had to be evacuated. Houses are gone. These are like nice ass houses and everything, which is another thing. Like Hawaii a few years ago, when that volcano was erupting and just lava just going all over these houses. Who's a dumbass to build a house under a volcano?
A rich person.
That is still active.
Why are rich people the stupidest fuckers around, dude? Have you ever wondered that?
Because they don't.
When you
They
drive
don't have
around-
street
When you
smarts.
drive over in South Lake and or you drive over in fucking one of the hoity-toity part of towns, are you like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck are y'all this stupid?
Yeah.
Or you go to a restaurant that's in that area, you're like, and you hear the way they talk, you're like, what the
Y'all are
fuck?
stupid.
What? Just give me your money because you don't deserve it.
Should we start robbing them?
Shithole. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we need to. We need to.
Is that our exit
See,
strategy?
that's what I don't understand. Okay,
We
so
just start holding
this is
up
what makes me
stupid
mad
rich
about,
people?
not to get political, but BLM and Antifa. If you want to start shit, you need to go over there, man. Fucking go to South Lake. Those motherfuckers and people that got all this money. Like the people that got pissed at Eddie Vedder for making too much noise, fuck them up.
Yeah.
Fuck up these black-owned company like businesses and shit.
Companies that need to be in business.
Yeah, go fuck up some of these dumbasses. They're not going to put up much of a fight either. They're not going to know. They're going to be like, "Whoa,
I'm going to call the cops."
You know what? I like guns, guitars, and gurus.
I mean, if you're a resident in Colleyville and you're out in the backyard with your BB gun and your neighbor's calling on you saying you have a fully
We have an
automatic
active shooter.
assault rifle that is, an active shooter situation. Those guys are pussies over there.
Oh man,
Dave.
Yeah, why can't we have a volcano there? Why are the volcanoes in bad places? Why don't they have a volcano in like freaking, I don't know, Beverly Hills?
I have tar pits there.
Some say the end is near. Some says we will see Armageddon soon.
It'll
That was
fall.
drunk mannered. Some says could use a vacation from us.
Let us swim. Let us swim. Let us swim.
We should do all of Anima in drunk mannered voice.
Drunk manner voice. I feel nothing. 'Cause I feel inside. Just an entire drunk Tool album. That'd be great.
Stop into the shadow.
Feel it to the other side. Step into the shadow. 46 and 2 is just one.
Get off your fucking cross.
I'm
I'm here for next round.
Maynard the angry drunk. And then Howard Cosell shows up.
And he does Faith No More.
We need to do a Faith No More.
Surprise!
You're
You're
dead.
Kind of sounds
What?
like 19. It never ends.
The hatred I bestow upon you with a fatal blow.
Final neck with a fatal blow.
Now,
you
you don't mind.
Mine. Keep killing you till the end of time.
You want it all, but you can't have it. I'm Howard Cosell. And he has to say that whenever there's a break.
I gotta go. Fucking, I gotta go, man. I could do this all night.
I could too.
From a deep valley. wait. From a mountain that looks like a steeping. Wait, I can't.
I've got a feeling.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
So hug me and kiss me.
I'm
Wipe
somewhere.
my butts and piss me.
I'm somewhere in between
Dude.
my love
This
and my misery.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
man.
I think we have a hit. I think we need to do this.
We
need
do
to
have a hit.
fake Howard Cosell doing Faith No More and drunk Maynard doing his own stuff.
And the 911 operator saying, "You want us to shoot him?"
You want us to shoot him?
Yeah. I gotta go.
Hey, you want him to
that?
shoot him?
I think one of us, if I win the lottery, I'm going to get a job as a 911 dispatcher. My son, he fell and broke his
Dude,
arm.
That's one
I don't
job
fucking
out of-
care.
What do you want us to do? Come over and shoot him? Like a horse?
Sounds like he sucks at skateboarding.
We can't even fix a horse's bones.
They defunded me like 3 years ago. I don't even have a real job. I'm just up here playing on this thing.
That's what happens when you defund the police. The first ones that get hit
In
are the
Austin?
911 callers.
Yeah, dude. Austin?
That's what no one got. You defund the police department, all those and now you have to wait on hold.
Yeah.
And then you get someone that
Yeah.
I'm just up here drinking beers.
Fucking, I don't even work here,
The
man.
phone was ringing. I picked it up. What do you need?
I don't give a shit.
What?
There's a car wreck.
Someone's in your house.
Fuck them.
Well, tell them to leave. God, what are you?
Tell 'em
Get
to
some
out,
balls.
man. Tell them to get the fuck out.
They got a gun? Get a bigger gun.
I also want to work at Taco Bell
Shoot first.
because I want to give that special
Dumbass.
treat.
I nearly said something else.
What?
I nearly said shoot first something else, but
All right, let's go.
okay. You want to work at Taco Bell?
Yeah, I want to put a burrito in someone's drink and say, "Got a treat in there, put just for you."
That's weird. That was creepy.
Until they open the drink and see there's a burrito in there,
And they're like,
"Oh, he gave us a
"All right, man,
burrito.
he gave us a
man. Give us a
burrito."
free burrito in our drink."
That's soggy.
They'd still love it.
Would you work at Taco Casa?
Now you're a mine.
The place with all that cheese.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I'd do it at Taco Casa, dude.
You would?
Yeah, our sponsors.
Yeah. Thank you, Taco Casa, for sponsoring this show.
Yes, with your block of cheese you put on one taco constipates me for 7 weeks.
The place with all that cheese.
Constipate me, please. What is going on tonight? All right, well, let's turn it off. Let's turn the damn thing off.
All right, we're out of here. We're turning this damn thing off.
Tacos with all that cheese.
See you in a couple days, lowbrow. We're gonna get you messed
Make
up.
love, not war. Do both. Double the score.
What is happening? I'm out. Bye. What? Stream still on.